Hello.
Welcome for a new show, new week.
Yeah, new week. Hey, I just saw Pixman saying that Lock Truck is doing the Vegemite challenge today.
Ooh.
So that ought to be
Drop
fun.
Vegemite.
That ought to be funny. There's Lock Truck. Boy, that's gonna be funny. I can't wait. So yeah, we got a bunch of people in the chat already. I don't think anybody's on to come on camera, but
Not yet. No.
Not yet. Oh, my camera's bouncing around. Sorry. But hey everybody, got Tiwanaku Metal, Squeakle Dork, Chris Capune, Lethal Logica, Trucking Lock, Steve, and did I say Squeakle Dork? Yes, I did. And Harry Bow, Zoe the Cat, Picksmith, Lockchuck, G Keyman, Isaac, Pearcentric, Lakeview. Okay, I think that was everybody that so far. Yeah, that's gonna be fun watching. It is that bad, Lockchuck. It is that bad. Yeah, so if anybody else has like a jar of Vegemite laying around and they want to come on and join Lockchuck so he's not alone, I mean, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
Poor Lockchuck's gonna be lonely. Getting the barf bag ready, he said. Oh my. So what are you picking? The usual?
Yeah, the usual stuff. Like
Yeah.
I got the Avis 3240 and Avis 7640, American Lock 5200, some Chinese thingamabob, and a pack lock 2A.
All right.
So nothing fancy. And you?
I've got a multi-lock today. I was working on this one. Twin Ravens was helping me figure out how to pick this one, and I finally got it. Was able to get it picked, so that was fun. Very fun. So I just practicing on it so I can use it and make a video of it. Picksmith.
Hello. How is everybody today?
Just lovely. Very excited to see the Lockchuck.
Sweating my ass off.
Yeah. Poor LockHeat.
You're what? Your ass off?
It's sweating.
Oh, is it warm over there?
It's 86 Fahrenheit here at the moment.
I was looking at the weather for Munich, and it's only going to be like mid-70s. That'll be nice, but not too bad.
Exactly.
That would be nice, yeah.
It's just a little bit too much for my taste.
Yeah, when it gets past 80, I don't like it either.
Is it hot? Is it hot where you are, Picksmith?
No, we're in a cold slump. San Diego has been, we were in the national news for the single cloudiest city in the United States for the last month.
Wow.
Which normally we're the sunniest city of all the states.
Wow.
So today, I think we might get to 70, but it's been nice and cool. I like it being cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, same to me. I'm more of a cold guy than a hot guy. I'm hot, I know, but
I don't know what to pick.
Oh, Harry Bo said it's only 27 there.
Well, that's not too bad. I've been playing with this, and I have to pick it in my hand because it's so big. It won't sit in the vise. It just squeezes right out. It's like
yeah, that's so annoying when they do
need
that.
a bigger vise. I love this thing though. I mean, this lock.
It's another approach to picking resistant. Just make it so it doesn't fit a vise.
Trying to pick a Ingersoll in hand is ridiculous. Let's see what else we got. Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's one down.
congratulations.
You know what?
All right. I think I might have did something wrong on mine, so I might start over.
Uh-oh! Let's see if we can what we can do with this. Screwing.
Nice.
Oh, and I was very excited that I got Captain Ron's challenge lock open finally.
I know, I saw that.
Very happy.
I also Jay Gabriel's in the house.
Oh,
Love his sticker.
Yeah, very cool.
I don't have anyone. I don't have any yet, so hint, hint.
Yeah, we got Trucking got a new sticker too. That was really nice. Dev's got some stickers now.
Yeah, I saw that glitter little sticker. Oh, that was a cool looking sticker.
Yeah.
The poker chips. Lockchuck got some of those too.
Speaking of the devil,
the man of the hour. We're just talking about you.
Of Lockchuck.
Oh yeah, can you hear me today?
We can hear you.
And ignore Lady Locks. It doesn't taste that bad. It's all good.
All right. So at least I got an Australian lock to pick, so that's good. To go with it.
Is that a new one?
I've had it for a little bit, but
have you picked it yet?
Yes.
Okay, because
that's usually a good nice thing.
You do want a lock you can pick in a normal state of mind. And I'll have to remind you of what you're doing this all for. Let me find one. When you complete your challenge after I get back from my vacation, I will mail you this nice shiny sticker. This is all you get.
Yep. And
Are you familiar with all the rules to this?
Do what?
You familiar with all the rules?
No. So I think I have to take a teaspoon of it.
A heaping teaspoon of it. You will have to take all of the Vegemite in your mouth, show us the clean spoon, then commence to pick. You are not to have any liquid until you pick a lock.
Yeah. Gotcha. I may have to log off and log back on. My headset's messing up on me.
Okay.
So give me just a minute. I'll be right back.
All
No
right.
problem.
We'll be here.
It's pissing his pants already.
Skiway sucks.
Oh, by the way,
Is
look what the
that
postman dragged in last week.
oh yeah. Got your patch.
With a nice starry thingy.
Oh yeah, I love that thing.
So my attempt from last week was accepted. So
Very
you can
nice.
see how fast these postals goes from America to Netherlands. It went quite fast. So
Beautiful.
Everybody in the comments is still traumatized over the Vegemite challenge getting ready to commence.
Luckily, we don't have Kraken here yet. Otherwise, he'd show off and how much he could actually eat.
I'm surprised he didn't sense us talking about Vegemite and pop in immediately.
Well, he knew that this was a possibility.
Yeah.
Lockchuck had mentioned to me. He said, "I just got the Vegemite." Because I had asked him if he was going to try the challenge. He's like, yeah, sure. What the heck? Destroy your chances of picking for the rest of the day. It's all good.
Oh, boy. And here he is. He's back.
Yep. All right.
You got this, Lockchuck.
You do. It's easy. You'll get that one. That one's easy. Have you? Is this the first time you've opened it, or have you smelled it before?
No, I just cracked the seal.
Ah, perfect. Just go in blind.
Yeah, don't be sniffing it or doing anything. Just
Take
do
a nice
it.
big spoonful of tar. That's that's absolutely perfect. Yep. I still remember the taste. I can see that shit and taste it. Pardon my French. It's
Well
one
done.
big salt bomb in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't talk for 3 minutes.
Some people like it. Some people
Mm.
don't.
oh, it's kicking in.
Find out.
Mm.
Yeah, Jake Gabriel likes it, and then
Oh, he
Kraken
loves
loves
it.
it. Kraken puts that on Reese cups.
Mm-mm.
And away we go. Lockchuck to the rescue.
Sherelle says that'll stick to your ribs.
Oh, no, it sticks to your brain.
Yeah, it really does.
LockHeat's breaking out the good music too.
Lockchuck got a nice background music for it. Nice. Jeff and
At least it
things,
is.
what's
At least
that?
it is the Marmites because that's even worse than the Vegemite.
Yeah.
That should be a definite challenge.
Next we all do the basil challenge.
Jeff and things forgets how it tastes. He says he's tried it, but it's been long enough he forgets the taste.
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
I don't think I'll ever forget the taste.
No, you can look at that stuff and it comes right back to you.
Yeah, I think I tasted it a bit as Lockchuck was scooping it.
It's getting close.
My eyes were watering. I remember my eyes started watering, and I was like, "Oh gosh!"
Yeah, that thing fried my brain. I lost the feeling in my fingertips. I couldn't pick anything for 3 days.
You know what? I didn't really notice the losing the feeling in my fingertips thing, but I have trouble with my, having that like tingling and stuff in my hands sometimes, just from having like bad nerves or whatever it is that.
Yeah.
So it might just be because I didn't know, I might already have had it, so didn't really notice it too much. But I can imagine if you don't have that and then that hits you like all at once, it would be very off-putting. Like, no, I don't know how to pick anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what, Lockchuck? You can make your guy holding a yellow Vegemite thing. Put that sticker out. That'd be a cool one.
The Vegemite Chuck.
Yeah, have him like vomiting Vegemite a little bit. He's still trying to swallow it, I bet. He's like,
no. Brain's revolting about now.
Yeah, I think I picked my Abus something, my Titanium for mine. Because I knew that Lockwood was going to be too rough.
And for me, it was the trusty 7240.
Yeah, that's right. That's a tough little lock to pick there. For that, I remember that.
I tried an out of the package cold pick of a 120/50, and I'll never try that again.
I remember watching yours and thinking, oh my gosh, poor Picksmith, you had to have wanted a drink because it was like, wasn't it like 20 minutes?
Yeah, something like that, because I spent maybe 15 on that 120 just trying it, and it's like, oh, there's a reason why this one's cursed. Yeah.
They are too. They're terrible.
They are. I've picked it once and I cannot pick it again.
Yeah, that's what I've done with mine. I've picked mine once, maybe twice, maybe, but it's not like something I could just pick at all. It looks so nice and unassuming, but it's like a real jerk.
Yeah.
Steve said, Chris, would you care to dance?
Oh, perfect. We get entertainment in the peanut gallery today.
And Chris isn't much of a dancer.
That was pretty funny, Steve. You got a kick out of that. Don't forget, Lockchuck, you can pick any lock you want, so if you start to get really sick of it, you can always pick just something that you know you're pretty decent at picking, that if you're losing your hands.
He has the bike off. I only have one hand there, too. Where is it? There we go. Secretly sipping a beer in the background.
He lost his audio.
Ah. This lock sucks.
What one is that? A challenge lock?
No, this is a trio ring.
Oh.
Jay sent me 2 of them, and there's 7 pins with just a horrible little rat's ass keyway.
Hey, TLP. Good evening.
You cannot get your picks into it.
Oh.
These are the ones with the trampoline pins, too.
So potentially fun to pick, but just can't get anything in there.
Yeah, no, it is a horrible, wretched keyway.
Ooh. think I'm close.
Do you get the
Hey,
big
picking
12
principles.
What was that, LockHeat?
Picking principles just joined in. So does did TLP.
Oh, hey guys.
In case you guys are wondering what we're doing, LockShock is doing the Vegemite challenge as we speak. So
Yes. What were you saying, Picksmith?
I forgot.
Hey, when that happens.
Yeah, it happens to me quite a bit nowadays. Getting too old.
I'm always on to the next thought and then I forget. It's terrible anymore too. It really does get worse as you get older.
It does.
I just have accepted it that I remember nothing, and
I just said hello TLP, and that LockShock is doing his Vegemite challenge as we speak on screen.
yeah. We're all wishing LockChuck some good luck
Sending
there.
Sending him the love of a person on Vegemite.
Yes, we all feel your pain. He's going hard at that Lockwood though. He wants the Lockwood
Yes, he
Vegemite
does.
open. He really
Okay.
wants it bad.
That gets you true honorary Aussie status when you pick a Australian lock on Vegemite. Hey TLP, welcome.
Hey, so
Hello.
to comment on LadyLocks' comment about entering a room and forgetting why you went in there in the first place. Don't you hate it when you enter a room, forget why and then you find something else that you were supposed to do, and then you get distracted, and then you forgot to do what you went in there to do, and yeah, it just kind of goes on from there.
Yeah, I've been in the vicious circle, just walking around all day like, what am I doing?
Dazed and confused.
Been there. Been there.
Still there.
Yeah, I think I'm there now. What are we doing right now? I forget why we're even here, actually. No,
We're just picking.
that might happen one day. Just be randomly sitting at picking time and be like, wait, what? Lethal Logic says, forgetting is my entire life now. Yep, yep.
I wonder if we or if LockCheck actually really just turned off his mic so he could cuss.
That and
Openly
he's
and
like
freely.
throwing up a little bit. I was afraid to talk because I really didn't think I was going to be able to hold that Vegemite down. It was so bad. Okay, my luck says. Alright. My luck says I walked into a room the other day and actually remembered what I went in for. It was
Oh.
the WC though, so I don't know what that means, but
That's the water closet.
Bathroom.
The toilet. bathroom.
oh, I see. Okay.
It's a good thing when you go in there and you remember what you're going in there for.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, they have strange names for stuff, LadyLocks, like, the trunk of a car is the boot.
And the soccer shoes are a boot, and your butt is a boot. You could be thrown into a boot on your boot by a boot. What the hell are we talking about now?
Good one.
Beavers.
Oh, okay. Lethal Logic says, well, for those who don't no. Recently in the hospital after seizures destroyed part of my brain, my hippocampus doesn't work properly now. So
Oh no.
that's why memory issues. I see. Well, then that's not like anything that's from like aging and things like that. That's like a literal
No, that's ours is
issue.
just from being old and decrepit.
But Lethal Logic's not that old. He's still a kid in my eyes, in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pixman. You kids get off my lawn!
Yeah, that's right. Leave me alone. I'm going to play pickleball.
So, Lock Lab 101's here too. Hello, Lock Lab 101.
Nice. Got a lot of new people today.
Yeah. And Picking Principal says, Lockchuck, took your advice and made a tool to open my Master 55. Great experience and what a feeling. So, congratulations on your open. And, yeah, Lockchuck makes some really cool stuff. I mean, that impressioning handle he made me is badass.
What's this, hollow boot? Yeah, Terrell. Now you have something to tell to Charles. We're doing picking time Vegemite. Our favorite Locksport reporter there, Terrell.
Yes.
We got a soundtrack to a video game playing in the background.
Yeah.
We've got a soundtrack to poor Lockchuck's life at the moment playing in the background. You know what's going to happen? He's going to smell this smell of Vegemite and remember this song now. Or hear the song and remember the smell of Vegemite. One or the other.
He's just going to open the jar of Vegemite and remember Vegemite.
Yeah.
And Paracentric.
Hi,
What's
Paracentric.
happening?
Hello.
What's up, lady? What's up, Picksmith? What's up, everybody?
How's it going?
Hey, you talk. Where are my tension wrenches? Oh, they're right here. Damn it!
One of these days, eh?
It was one of those nights.
Oh boy. What was I gonna ask? Oh, Lockchuck, thumbs up or thumbs down? Do you really like the taste of Vegemite, or was it horrible? So thumbs down for horrible, thumbs up for I loved it, and I would love to eat some on a Reese cup.
Or stick your thumb in the jar and take another bite.
He's just
Yeah.
going to ignore us and go, nope, not falling for that game.
Yeah. He's blocked out everything till he gets this lock now. You know he wants a drink so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, once you get 10 minutes in, you're like, oh my god, I need something to drink in the worst way.
And plus all that salt like makes you thirsty. Like, whew. Is that LockHeat showing off his Vegemite sticker?
It is.
Dick says he can't think properly right now. Alright, so I'm just picking away
But
at
let's
this.
check. You are aware you may, if you're struggling with this lock, you are allowed to pick another locker.
Yeah.
But any lock will do.
Switch locks, switch locks.
He's determined to do it all the way, the Australian style. I don't know
Yeah,
if
but
it's
then
because
that
I've watched
you get in your
some
head after 20 minutes on that, you're gonna like that gets in your head. You know how that is.
Mhm. I don't know if anybody watched some of the Aussie Vegemite videos where they pick these 334Bs in hand. They take the Vegemite and it's like ding, 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 and it pops open in 2 seconds for them. It's like, oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Come on, really?
Alright, where am I at?
Nope, Legless is in the house.
Hello, Legless. Nice to see you as well. Nice to see you on here. Oh yeah, Jeff asked, picking principles, will we be seeing a video on the master, what was that, 55? Something?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. There we go. Now I'm getting somewhere.
I'm glad you are.
Means nothing though. On this one. One false move and you're done.
This lock sucks.
Because I feel like I'm not quite there yet on this one, but probably it's getting closer. I might start over. Start over.
Oh, where's the magic pick that's going to open this?
Oh no, Picking Principles says he's gonna have it up soon. Not for a bit, made it short to tease it, and because too excited not to put something about it, but can't find the saved draft. That sucks.
Ugh.
And my lock says, Picksmith, I had my first encounter with a 6-pin troving with trampolines recently, and they're tough.
They are.
And Harry Bo says, Lockchuck is trying too hard. You need to smile.
Okay, his brain has short-circuited. And my like, this is a 7-pinner. And I do know trampolines are a pain in the butt because I love them in challenge locks because they are so wickedly hard.
Man, why do some things just hate being on live?
That's all logs.
It's just so mean. I was having just so much fun picking this one. After I figured out, after I got to where I wasn't getting my pick stuck every 20 seconds, I started actually having a lot of fun picking this one.
Nice.
And that was after Isaac gave me the actual measurements of what size to file my pick. So as soon as I filed my pick down to size, I had it open in about 10 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just one little tiny, I think I was at 2.3 millimeters, and as soon as I got it down to 1.7, I believe it was, that's how quickly things turned around. So,
And that's just a standard multi-lock or pin and pin.
this one is the interactive with the
Okay, yeah, it's still, but no serrated, no spools, no
Yes.
countermilled.
spools and counter milling.
Oh, so you're picking the brown or red one, brown one.
Brown, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's fun
That's-
though. It didn't give me as much trouble as I thought that it would give me, and when I first picked it, I was able to get it into the second full set very quickly, and then, like I said, but I couldn't finish it. I was like stuck, and the reason was my pick wasn't hitting those inner pins correctly.
Yeah.
But
Welcome to the interactive.
yeah, as soon as I filed that down though, it was like boop. I actually was able to get it on video, so thankfully that's done. But
Nice. Yeah, because I've got the one like that with the spooled and counter milled pins, but I have the meanest bitting. It's such a pain. One big deep one right towards the back with a high one behind it, and it doesn't pick normal.
yeah, I have a deep number 4, but my number 5's not high. So I mean, it's not low, but it's not high. You know, it's just kind of like a click, so it wasn't too bad. But
We talk about him and he shows up. Hi, Isaac.
Isaac, he's playing a tune or something. I can hear it.
I can see lock
Too
check.
bad the delay makes it a bit off.
I can see lock check's hands trembling. Thank goodness Isaac's a locksmith and not a musician.
Trying to play that song by ear that LockHeat is playing in the background.
Alright, this jerk needs to be done.
I don't know if it's syncing up properly in the actual live stream though. It's probably totally off.
Yeah, it
We're
got
not the same timing. Because what I hear might not be what everyone else hears at the same timing.
Right.
I'll have to serenade you at another point, Kurt.
There we go. I'm
Have
looking
to
forward to it.
regain your confidence.
I think I might have overset that other pin. Pocket Woman's here.
Yay! What's up, P-Dub?
Squiggle Dork says, "You got this, Lock Chuck. Last pin, I'm sure."
Come on, LockChuck, you can do it.
I just can't believe you didn't have a talk with that lock before you come on camera.
I think he did, and the lock listened and said, hell no. Like, I'm going to hold up to my end of the bargain.
No pressure. Yeah. All right. You got this, LockChuck.
The King Principal is asking what lock LockChuck is using. It is a lock with
334B 45. Yep, he's taking a switch.
a wise decision, I think.
He's doubting himself if it even works. He's going to break off the key real quick and just see if it'll even work.
The Vegemite broke his lock.
Yep. Poor LockChuck.
That lock needs some lubricant. Shove some Vegemite down it.
I was just thinking that. Give it a taste of that.
Hey, Down Under Monkey says that stuff makes the best axle grease. So, hey, what the heck?
That or Epicac.
Yeah, Epicac. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. I think all of our locks are acting jerky today. I think LockHeat's the only one that got something open.
They are. I don't like this lock. This thing is horrible.
Pocket Woman said, LockChuck's doing the Vegemite challenge. Brave picker taking on the Lockwood and Vegemite at the same time.
And doing it live.
Yeah, and doing it live. Yes.
And what's LockChuck up to? About 25 minutes or more now?
We are 43 in the show, so somewhere around 35, I think.
Mm.
Gotta hand it to him. He's not giving up.
He probably can't see the lock anymore.
He's probably well past the tier stage now.
He was on mute because he was cursing everybody.
That's what I thought too.
I think he's on mute because his ears started to ring and his eyes are tearing up and he felt like he couldn't breathe. And so he was just like starting to make weird sounds and starting to choke and he was like... Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna mute myself.
Lockchuck he wants off the big screen because he's feeling pressure. So
Play some Jeopardy music.
he's feeling pressured to. There you go. Now you're just with all of us, Lockchuck. My luck, you're mean.
What did Miles say?
He said it must be time for another spoonful of Vegemite.
Jesus. My luck, that's not nice. We're going to make you do the challenge next. He needs to come on here.
Yeah, so
We need some good Scottish brogue to wake us back up.
yes, we do.
Now that we're back to normal music, it feels like we're being Jeopardy music'd out. That's just a normal pick. This.
Alright, I'm switching locks for a while. My hand's starting to get sore.
Oh, D-Mac is also here. Welcome.
I
Yep,
think I'm going to
it
do
is a
that.
Vegemite.
D-Mac, oh my, not the bloody Vegemite.
Oh, it's like
Yes, D, definitely.
You know we like to torture ourselves on picking time. I think Lockchuck will pick that up until till he can't stand it anymore, and then he'll either switch to something else, and
you're
then
ready for the jar over.
or he'll just say, hey, you know what? I definitely want to try again next week. I love the Vegemite. I loved everything about this.
Let's do it twice.
I think LadyLocks is projecting. She wants to redo the challenge.
No. Oh no. That would be bad.
Oh, let's do watch out. The stuff is kind of liquid, so if you put a jar like that, it will roll over our picking time sticker soon.
He's got the tar stuff. It's not the liquidy stuff for some reason.
It's still kind of sort of liquid, so eventually it will flow.
Oh, true. But there's one that comes in, it just looks like it's tar. And then the other one, the one that I had was a squeeze jar, and it was like a liquidy.
Oh, wow. That tar stuff's so yucky. That's the one I had.
I bet it sticks everywhere in your mouth and in your brain.
You realize you're torturing Lockchuck right now.
No,
Talking about it.
He's there. He knows what this is all about now.
And those 3-3-4s, they can be awfully mean sometimes.
Yes.
I went through a thing where I could pick, when I first got mine, I was able to pick it. I picked it, okay? And then all of a sudden, I couldn't pick it anymore. I mean, at all. I tried for weeks to get it open again. And off and on, I would just keep trying, and I couldn't do it at all. And then I put it down for a while because it was just so annoying. And then I picked it up one day and thought, I'll try again. I got it open in like a minute. I mean, it was like nothing. And I was like, what the heck? And then, of course, I went through and grabbed it again one day, and it gave me the same problem, so I couldn't get it open at all. And once again, for like 2-3 weeks, I could not get it open at all. So sometimes they're just treacherous things.
Yeah. I don't like this lock. Wow, that is such a ridiculous keyway. You'll get that one. That one's easy. I don't know if it'll show up, but...
Oh, my.
Dick Smith is talking to himself.
That's right.
You reacted like as if you're like nothing, like you're totally used to it. Like that's just an everyday thing.
Well, I mean, he has become a soundbite.
Yeah, but he also talks to himself.
Drop the Vegemite.
That's paracentric there.
Talking to yourself is a sign of intelligence. Didn't they tell you that in therapy?
I was just gonna say that's the sign of any good locksmith. If you see a locksmith standing there not doing anything, then or not saying anything, then something's a little bit off. If they're sitting there mumbling to themselves and stuff, then that's a good locksmith right there.
Yeah.
The mumbling's okay. It's when you're telling yourself to shut up that it starts to be.
You start turning to face yourself.
Well, the running around between the two different sides of the table to have a conversation with yourself is a little exhausting.
I can see that today I can pick nothing, so my easiest lock is being a jerk. Somebody... It's that Vegemite because it's still open. That jar's still open on his desk, and now I can't pick anything. Lock Chuck, I don't appreciate that. It's spreading all over picking time. The smell of that Vegemite. Look, he put the lid on. If we start busting locks open, I'm gonna crack up.
Chris is restraining Slinky.
Oh my. Trucking Lock says the lip spools resist Vegemite.
Well, Chris was trying to put Slinky into a Series 83 earlier this week, so...
Pocket Woman says the squeeze bottle of Vegemite is a Vegemite gimmick. You gotta go for the tar in the jar.
I did the wrong one, huh?
Oh, these Picksmiths got a repeat.
Oh man. Picksmith.
Hey, I have the stickers. I'm done.
Yep, that's true. He's like, nope, I'll just
Mine's on my
just
desk somewhere.
control the
It's over
stickers.
here. It's over here. That one's embedded, stuck to the table. I am done. I am now the ambassador with the stickers.
Oh, my lock says the open jar was probably scaring the lockwood, so watch it open now. So you got this. Lock Chuck, you got this. Remember, light tension on that lockwood. Very light tension on that lockwood.
You can say that all you want to, but when your brain is now 30 minutes onto Vegemite, there is no more light tension or heavy tension. It's whatever you got.
Yeah, really. He's like, I think I'm doing light tension, but I can't feel my hands.
Yeah, it's at that point where you make a new shear line.
Just break a couple spools.
Don't forget, Lock Chuck, it doesn't make it worse if you just pick something else to get the open for the Vegemite challenge. You definitely don't want to do this again. Because then you remember the taste of Vegemite. I can't imagine knowing what it tastes like and then having to still eat it. Unless you're cracking.
That's why I sent it both of the jars away. So I know somebody else.
Or Jay Gabriel. Jay likes it too.
They're just madmen.
Chucking Lock says he is 3 minutes away from just twisting that core open. And Chris says he would try it again, but his doctor said no.
Too much salt for the heart.
Yes, true.
Well, we make a different one. He has to pick a lock before Slinky empties the jar.
Oh, Jesus.
Hmm.
My hands are not cooperating. It's a temperature. I got all thick, chubby hands now.
Yeah, it doesn't help when it's hot out, for sure. Yeah, today was a bad day for my hands, too, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm. Pocket Woman said Vegemite is Slinky's catnip.
Yes.
Somebody got something.
Woo-hoo.
Who was that, Picksmith?
Yeah.
Lockpicker 1969, was that
This
you?
damn thing has been in my naughty bucket for a long time, and I couldn't get it open. I got these damn Moki picks and in it.
Nice.
Very nice.
This one's not cooperating either.
I had 3 of them in there. Started picking them last night, and they're all done.
Nice.
Oh, I see. Shoutouts on the screen for Talon.
Yeah. You guys suggested that pick last week, so here it goes in my best Spanish.
Jeez.
Okay, you can't understand a word he says, but he does have some nice videos. and lots of them also. And he's one of the yeah, I would say older guys, but one of the he's doing this for a while. He got 80,000 subs.
Wow.
He picks a lot of good locks. You just have to read the subtitles.
Yeah.
He's a friend of Lock Noobs too, so between the two of them, they switch a lot of locks. Or trade a lot of locks.
Well, as I said, as usual, the links are in the description. So if you want to or haven't subbed to him yet, please do. Because he does have quite nice content. Next up is our old friend Rhino.
I know.
Almost at 100, so he just needs a few more subs.
When was his last video?
It's been a while.
Yeah, what happened to him?
Oh, he's in the chat. I haven't seen him today, but he usually is in the chat during picking time. So. Anyway, nice guy, nice content. Do drop a like.
Wow, this thing's got a hell of a false set.
And another new one for me. Picks and Pistons lockpicking. It's been almost a year, but
Yes.
he does have some nice content. And just 2 or 100 subs, so go for it. If you have some other guys you wanted to be shouted out, just drop it to Lady Locks for me. You get your shorter test time. The list is empty, so if you still have an empty list, we're just going to do a rerun on the older shoutouts. Just because they deserve a second shoutout.
Do you remember,
Saturday.
Lockie, did you hear who I mentioned last week? That J Twin Ravens hypnotherapy.
Yeah, but I couldn't find him. So if you have a link, please drop it on Discord or something.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I will show it
It's a new channel. He only has, I think, 2 videos right now, but
no
you know,
I
think he's interested in growing it. Oh, yeah, I'll find it. I need to search it.
Mylock wants to know, does anybody have any advice for me on tackling an acid D12 other than just throwing it straight into the naughty bucket?
It's the one with the crazy T-ray, right?
Real. No, take it apart and progressive it. It's not as hard as you think. I think it's only a purple belt. It's just trying to find picks that fit into that keyway. Hopefully you don't have any big high cuts behind some deep cuts back there, because that makes it hard.
You can also use a flag too, I've heard.
Yeah, just you can't lift it up if it's a really high cut, so you've got to pick it with regular picks. I watched somebody pick it just straight on the top of the keyway with a regular pick, just shoved it in there, did everything, got it up and working. There's barrels in there, so it's a pain in the butt. I've played around with mine a few times, but just can't seem to get it to work.
Yeah, if a lock like that has like such a paracentric keyway and also really good bitting on the key, that already is like, even without security pins, then you add in that, then like that's pretty tough.
Pocket Woman just said, can we please do a community announcement that LadyLocks channel has been removed by YouTube for the 3rd time?
Again?
No answers why, and he doesn't know if he will get it back.
Unbelievable. YouTube treats him like hell.
Why? Why do they do it?
No clue. They never give any explanations. It's as she pointed out, it's his 3rd time of being removed.
That's crazy. That's scary. Like, why invest all the time that you do into your channel if it's just going to be removed?
Well, the whole thing is he doesn't even put out content that is against YouTube guidelines or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no music, that's no stuff on screen that's against the rules or something. So I can't imagine why they should. Yeah, or somebody should have reported him. That's the only thing I can imagine.
That someone reported it.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah, exactly.
But for what though?
Okay. Yeah, really.
Unbelievable.
And who did we have come in there? Is that Diggs?
Yeah.
See,
Hello.
Women's
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
The
Good evening.
new soon-to-be black belt. He's already got his V10 done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at him flying through his locks.
Sure is. He's
I
a
have laid
beast.
out some questions, but that might be more advanced maybe, or different, not normal pin tumbler questions.
actually,
Oh, I have a lock which is attached to something magnetic here. Cool. So if anyone picked or decoded safe dials yet and can answer questions, I have some questions.
Finally, something.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah,
What was
Dick,
your
I
question?
don't know any safe dial stuff.
Yeah, I just I watched some videos from, I think it is Lock Manipulator, and he did a series which is really good. He self say it's kind of outdated, but still everything is valid. But if anyone is in here who knows wheel isolation, which is, they say that it's kind of a new method to decode those logs, which should be faster and so on.
Yeah.
I have a question to that point.
Reach out to Xenon, Xenom. He's the one that sent me this cutaway,
Yeah.
and he's been doing decodes for like years now on his channel.
My problem is just the idea of wheel isolation is just to move one wheel, but in my mind it's only possible to do it with the last one, because if I turn more times, I now turn all three wheels. If I go in the left direction until the drive cam is total one round around, the drive pin will catch I think it's the
Third wheel.
third wheel, right?
Yep.
So the most far away from me is the third wheel, right? And after I turned this one, like 348 or 58 or something degree,
You pick up
it will
the middle
pick
wheel.
up the next one.
Yep.
And in my mind, you can never turn wheel 2 or wheel 1 by themselves. Or not?
To me, that sounds right.
That's just my problem with wheel isolation. From my mind, only the wheel isolation thing is just not to dial kind of turn all three wheels always. But I did this initially, and so I turned like all wheels, and then I went only for one wheel. And once I got it, you feel it by the wheel. I got to the next number, felt for contact points. Went to the next number, felt for contact points, and so on. So I have an understanding problem of these wheel isolation, and I wanted to ask something, but I think I reach out to the safe cracking guys.
Yeah, that'll be your
Maybe
best
to Lock
bet.
Manipulator directly. It's just an understanding problem, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, but-
Well, if it's anything like everything else you've been doing, you'll figure it out pretty quickly.
I try to.
You'll be cracking safes before you know it.
And that's one of your epic quests you're gonna do.
Yes, right. Safe cracking and ta-da!
Impressioning.
Yes.
Nice.
On
Impressioning
some
is a lot of fun. You can
yeah,
ask LadyLocks.
Yes. I already got the log from Logfumbler in, but yeah, I just got the file in, and I wanted to first do the V10, but I'm done with that. I like to pick it actually, so I might pick it now again. But it's still a challenge every time.
Yeah.
Are you picking your impressioning challenge? Is what you're saying?
No,
He wants to
okay.
pick the V10.
I picked
Oh,
my
okay.
V10 recently, and I wanted to don't start with the quest stuff before I was able to pick my V10 completely, and also do a kind of a good time for my channel. But yeah, I did it this morning. I tried it to yesterday, but I always have time to pick in the evening, and the problem with evening is you are always tired.
Yeah.
And if you are tired, I can't open anything. I just had problems with my V10 and thought, come on, I can't. I test, for example, my old logwood. Here's this one, and I couldn't open it. I tested a vector, couldn't open it. I tested my
Yeah.
IBIS 7240. That one worked, but it took some time.
Yeah,
And,
it's tough when you're tired, for sure.
Yeah, after I had that once, I thought I don't pick if I tired, and yeah, that's a problem. That's really a problem if you're tired.
Yeah, you got a good time on your V10 though. That was a decent time.
Yeah, I wanted to stop it, but wait, need to something for LockHeat. Next time we have to stop times, I will do it like that.
Sorry? Oh, the timers.
Can you hear the sound?
Yes.
it builds up so much spells.
That would make you crazy again.
Yeah, I tried to pick my V10 while the sticking is running, and
You're crazy.
I couldn't do it when I hear this.
Yeah, for sure. That would make you feel
really
like
cool. But next time someone will do the Blu-ray challenge, I'm here too. I stop the time properly.
Oh goodness, you're gonna time them. You'll be freaking out.
Some cool stopwatch.
That's very cool. Oops.
I got some really cool stuff recently. So
You always get
kind
some
of
cool stuff.
Yeah, but
here.
from my grandpa's house and so on.
Yeah.
But for example, I got for impressioning, I got me a lens, or what is it called?
Magnifying glass.
A magnifying glass, right? From Amazon, and it's so trash. It's just
Oh,
full
really?
plastic. Yeah, and you can work with that, but yeah, I think it's mostly trash. And I got
Yeah.
that one, which is like a
Jeweler's suit.
jeweler's glass or
Yeah,
magnifying glass. You can put it in your eye and so on, and this one is really good.
that's good.
I don't know
At least
whether you
got
can see that.
Yeah, for sure.
Also in my camera.
Nice.
It can way better, and you have way more view. Your field of view is way better, and yeah, it is just it's the outside is, I think, plastic, and the glass is glass. It's not pure plastic stuff.
Oh wow.
Also, I got something like that, which is also cool. These was
I know
made.
those things.
Yeah, right. They are called in German Fadenzähler. I think it's something like, what is Faden in English? I have to look it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
yarn. So it's a thread counter or what is that? Linen tester? Okay. So normally you will count threads with that on textile stuff. But
okay.
yeah.
My dad was a printer.
Yes, as printer you also used that, right?
And they use it to take a good look at the letters and see how the ink is flowing and that sort of stuff.
Yes, exactly. You can use it for that. That's a newer usage for it. But before it was used for textile stuff and used to count the threads and all the yarns, or how it's called. And
That
this is
should
also
help
pretty
you.
cool. You can just put it on the table, take out your key, and put it under there, and it's just good.
That's really cool.
I
And
like that.
these two tools are way better than everything you can buy today. That's crazy.
Yeah, I
Old
know.
stuff is the best stuff.
Yep. It sure is.
Yes, and so I think this Amazon stuff is really cheap crap, kind of. Unfortunately.
All right. We're all like super focused on getting the locks open. Let's see. Since the belts are always challenging, it turns out that everything I own is still blue or still in his naughty bucket, Jeff says. Oh, Pocket One says, I've had 17 attempts to do the blue whale challenge and can't pick my orange or blue belt locks. I am so out of touch. Need to practice more to bring my skills back up.
It's always one of those easy ones that just trip you up.
Let's see. I've tried to pick my favorite black 7240 Avis, but can't get it consistently at the moment. Yeah, it seems like those. Oh yeah, and my lock says that too. Some of the 7240. Yeah, that one can be a real jerk. That lock, I found that out. That's one of those where sometimes you can pick it super easily, and then other times it's like it will not open. And I think that's what makes that blue whale challenge hard, is just because you're going from lock to lock to lock to lock to lock.
Yep.
And you know, you have to adjust all of your thinking, and the feedback changes, and you're trying to time yourself, and you're trying to get under that 10 minutes because you're feeling like you have to, and that also makes it really like nerve-wracking. So I wouldn't worry about it, Pocket Woman. I think you'll get it. You'll get it.
Yeah, I wanted to pick a Lockwood V10. I just couldn't get that thing to cooperate to save my life.
Jeez.
How did you call it?
Did I what?
The Lockwood V10.
Lockwood V10? Is that kind
No,
of...
not the V10, the V7.
Okay.
That's a blue lock.
Yeah.
What's that one like?
That's the one where the pins are at two angles, like a V. They've got 3 on one side and 4 on the other.
Ooh.
And one side's tapered and one side has spools.
Ooh.
And it's really kind of funky.
Yeah, it sounds funky.
I'll go grab it and show you the key.
Tapered.
Isaac, is it a rope bar?
Is it a
This
what?
one? No. What I'm picking?
Yeah.
No. This one is Vidmar.
Oh, Widmer.
Yeah. Not too familiar with the lock, but I'm just trying to learn it. And I don't know if this one's assemblable. Play around with that side to see. A little spring-loaded thing.
I don't know if it's gonna show up well.
Oh, I got really good with this barrel stuff.
Oh, look at that key. That's crazy looking.
But the pins actually
wow.
come down at 2 angles.
That is really neat.
Did you hold it? Oh no.
It's a fun lock to pick.
That's so neat looking.
The cuts are beveled on the key, one side to the other side.
Right.
That is cool. That is really cool.
It's a fun lock to pick too, especially when you get to the spools. Let's see what happens.
Picking principles as asking. One side of that binds at a time, right? I can't imagine how difficult it will be if you have to bounce side to side.
No, it's just like a regular lock that it binds one pin or the other, but it's not side to side. It doesn't isolate. But on this one, to get to the spools, I've got to get the tapers first. But sometimes I have to pick some of the spools too.
Yeesh.
So you're just having to slightly rotate your pick just a little bit as you go down the stacks.
Very cool.
And
Yeah,
it's a
because it's
pair of
not
scissors.
quite side to side. It's more like you said, you just kind of rotate to the right to get that side and to the left to get the other side. And
Yeah.
that's pretty neat. That's a very neat lock. I never heard of that until you just showed it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it has the V7 on the front right above the lockwood. It's a restricted system. Paracentric keyway, so you got to pick off the shelf. And it's a very temperamental lock, too. Like all lockwoods, but this one's a blue.
Like all lockwoods and all tapered pins.
Yeah.
It's like double jerk.
But it's 7 pins, 3 to the left and 4 to the right, or I forget which way it is.
So I mean, it's got 7 like a 7-pin lock, but just they're in weird places.
Yep.
That's interesting. I've got that that clavis something 18 or something like this. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's got like 4 rows. It looks like, and they kind of come into a V on each side, like they go down into a V, like, you know, on one side and on the other. So the pins are really weirdly placed, and trying to figure out how to pick them is like a challenge by itself because I don't know how. I don't know what to use and, you know, all that stuff. I'm looking at what other people use, and I'm just like, how in the world did you get there? Because I go in there and I keep popping the tensioner out. I did find a cool tensioner for it, but I think it might be too small, just a hair too small. Kind of not working out for me. I've got that. I finally fell into the nice giant false set on this lock. Ah, there we go. Finally.
Nice.
It only took 7 hours and 48 minutes. Whew. It took me 4 minutes and something in my video, but live it's like 82 minutes and 14 seconds. I'm so ignorant. Jeez. Man. That is a fun one, though. I really found it fun. I was very impressed with how fun it was. It's been a while since I've had one that was like that talkative and that like I don't know. Every little time you click it, it just moves so much, and I think that's really cool. So I liked that one a lot.
Oh, very nice.
Now what? Now what? Because I suck at picking today. Now what do I do? I'll supervise you guys.
Master number 3s.
All right, let's start with LockChuck. Come on, LockChuck. You've got this. You've got this.
Is he still eating his Vegemite?
He's still doing his Vegemite challenge. But I mean,
Oh.
can't you here's a question. Can't he take another lock and pick another lock just to kind of make himself feel better and then switch back to the Lockwood and still get credit for picking a Lockwood on Vegemite, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you should try that, LockChuck. Pick something easier to kind of like
Then
Build
have
your
you know,
confidence.
Then have a
Dude.
drink of water, have another shot of Vegemite, and go for the Lockwood again.
yeah, you could do that.
He's like, yeah.
That was I heard that rude
I
that
did it
rude
twice,
comment,
so.
LockChuck. That was an up yours, I feel like. You moved the Vegemite.
No, I'm
I
Drop
think
the
that needs to
Vegemite.
beep, even though he didn't say anything.
He gave a
Can't
thumbs
say
up.
anything. His tongue is numb.
Exactly. His eyes are still watering.
That thumbs up, he was like, up yours. That was a clear up yours. I heard it loud and clear. Harry Bow is cheering you on so hard, LockChuck.
We all are. You
Yeah,
can do
we're
this,
all
buddy.
cheering you on so hard. Hey, I missed some of the comments here. Okay. Pocket Woman has a V7
All right,
and an
lock,
oval.
I got it. You're
What?
locked. I've been
Oh,
dealing-
nice.
Trucking
Good job.
What happened? I missed it.
I've had trucking locks locked since he sent it to me about a month and a half ago, and put it aside because I was tired
Oh,
of dealing-
congrats. That's a 7240, isn't it?
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, those have been really jerky lately for me.
This one was.
Yeah, those Moki picks actually picked those pretty good. I found
Yeah.
I think that's the one I switched to when I did truckers 7240 to come to think of it. And we're
I'm gonna
tuning into
reprint the
picks.
handles, I think.
What's that?
I'm going to reprint the handles and make the different colors for the different types of tips they have.
Yeah, that's cool. Hazardous is selling the different colors. I think $7 a set, maybe $6 or $7 a set.
You get the 2 scales and the 3 screws, and he's doing them in clear acrylic.
I want the pink ones. They're very cool looking.
Thought about
and-
doing some in wood. That would be interesting.
That's when
Yeah,
you
that'd
buy
be
the. Well, no, actually, that's for the vent, which is the same principle, but Ret Yoke makes scales for the vent locks or vent picks.
What you got, Paracentric? What have you taken apart?
Oh, I took part in an American 1100. I'm threading an 1100 core for the first time with an M3 3mm tap,
Okay.
and
Trying
it's
to kill it.
I'd like to see that.
it's working out pretty nice here. See, I don't know if you can hear this. Can you hear this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What are you using at the tip of that thing? What is that? Is that like a screw or something that
That's
makes that?
the tap.
I
That's a
never
tap?
seen one. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's for making threads.
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
screw.
I don't
It's-
think I have any of those. I should get some.
Only if
Yeah,
you're
it's
making
very
challenge
sharp, and
locks.
there's all sorts of different sizes of it, and that you're supposed, and it has certain cuts in it to help, get the cut to get your cut. There's different ones too. There's taps that have a flat end, and there's taps that have like a rounded end and stuff. And
Yeah, I finally started playing with this a couple of weeks ago, and because I'm
That's
trying to get my challenge lock together. First one, it's right here. It's actually right here. Just gonna send it to Picksmith when he gets back. I just need to
Nice.
engrave it.
Very nice.
I'm
That'll be
looking
easy.
forward to that.
It's his
It'll
favorite
be-
keyway. It's his favorite keyway.
The Yale or the Russ one?
It's a Corbin. It's a nasty one. You got to pick off the top shelf.
Probably like an RU-46 or something, old Russ one stuff.
Oh, this is being a jerk.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide the key though.
I can't win.
Yeah, so that was the first one I did some threads for on the core. That was what was that? A number 6, 32 thread count.
Yeah, that's the best one for the American cylinders.
And this one's a little smaller, so this is like a 3 millimeter tap. The number 6 I think is like a 3.5 millimeter tap.
Yeah.
No, it's not too tough as long as you get it lined up on both axes. And you just
The one I have a from Klein. They make this screwdriver threading one, and so there's 3 steps to it. The very farthest one is the 6/32, so it's just like a screwdriver handle, and then you can pop it out and flip it over, and it has 3 different sizes on the other side.
oh wow,
But
yeah, the number 6 I got was these are Irwin's. Yeah. So then it's just
I'm glad you're not sending me that one. Little padlocks annoy me sometimes.
well, I'm sending you the Corbin. It has I won't tell you what it has.
No, let me figure it out on my own. This lock does not want to pick today.
All right, and that. And that is that.
Nice.
That sounds like a good time right there.
I think I stripped the screw in this little 5560. It is not coming out. I tried to put a piece of sandpaper down there. I try to grip it. I can't get it down there. Dang it. Get in there.
Yeah.
Man. Yelling at it didn't help.
Right.
What a big
Yes.
jerk! It's not gonna work. I effed this up. It was actually kind of messed up already because I couldn't get that screw is torn up. And I didn't really do much to it, so I don't think that was all me. And I don't think I ever had this one open. But I got the shackle to put on it, and now I can't do it because I can't get it open. And I'm really mad. That's a job for the husband. He'll find a way. You guys always find a way to get screws out of stuff that don't want to do it.
Yeah, it's a pain.
Men are good for that, and opening pickle jars and stuff like that for you.
I'm the one that does that around here because of my picking hands. Everybody's like, give it to Jen, she'll get it open. And I do, but I can't get the screw out, so that's a job for not me. And then I can get like mad at him if it doesn't work. I could just be mad at him. I don't have to be mad at myself, Just be like, oh, you're fault. Okay.
Now that's when you turn it around and say, "How did you strip the screw?"
That's good thinking.
Oh,
Like, it was fine. I don't know what you did to this. No, he's probably listening, so now that's ruined.
Then he'll be even more determined to get it out.
Or he'll go, I ain't touching that. Oh, Jeff wants to know what are the official Vegemite challenge rules. I don't know if I've ever seen the first one. Oh, Pocket Woman told him what that was about. Just any lock and who started it. Pocket Woman was saying that.
It was started by Space Nut in Australia. And the rules are simple. A heaping teaspoon of Vegemite, eat it, pick a lock without any liquid, and you're in the club.
That you can do it. It's really easy. I'm just kidding. It's
Oh, boy.
horrifying. I just wanted to say Picksmith's line for a second.
You'll get that one. That one's easy. You'll get that one. That one's easy.
I hear that when I'm trying to get locks. I don't think I can get open. So.
Uh-oh! So you're saying Picksmith haunts you?
Yes, he does. And he texts me that too. When I text him and go, I can't get this lock, he'll say, you'll get it. That's easy. Kraken's on. He says, Vegemite. Okay, so who said this? My lock said an elastic band on the end of a screwdriver can help. I'll probably try that. I just can't find
What lock is it?
It's this American 5560, and I ordered and got this beautiful brass shackle to go on this beautiful brass American, and I wanted to put it on there, and I went to unscrew the screw, and it's stuck. And I've never tried to unscrew it before, and I didn't really do hardly anything. I tried one screwdriver, and it slipped, so I tried my other one right away.
Which screwdriver were you using? Was it the sharp-ended one, the Phillips head number 2, or is it the Phillips head number 1?
No, I tried both. I tried the sharp one, and
So-
then I tried like the fatter one, and neither
So the
one
fatter one.
worked. But
Also, do you have like a handle, a screwdriver with a handle with a really like longer shaft and like a?
Yeah. it's a
I'm not
torque.
trying to make any innuendos or anything.
It's
It'll
a
actually
torque
help.
screwdriver.
Yeah, like maybe if you get one with a longer shaft, you'll be able to put more torque into it, and you'll be able to like
it
basically
might be
push the
working.
screw down.
Dude, how come Isaac is just always good luck? And here it is. It worked.
I was gonna say you can also just strip the screw even worse on purpose, and then use it as like an impressioning lock for someone.
That Isaac's a genius.
Isn't he?
Now, how do I get this shackle out of here? Anybody know the trick of that?
If you want
You
the
have to remove
shackle out,
the
you got to pull
actuator.
the actuator out of the middle.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay.
You might need to
see.
kind of twist it a bit to do it.
I see some type of little thing in there, like a metal piece sticking out weirdly. And all kind of other stuff down there. So just pull all that out of there?
Yeah, like
Yes.
it might be hooked on. You might need to kind of unhook it or something. So it depends on.
Alright.
Why do you want the shackle off?
I got a
She
nice
wants to
brass
replace
one
it.
Oh,
to put on there. I thought it would be very nice looking.
Alexis, get your mind out of the gutter.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's see. What the heck? Hmm. Hmm.
Wow.
I do not know. Hmm. Oh, Picksmith, you'd be so ashamed of me. I
Why?
put some spools in this Master Lock 101
Yeah.
that I made, and they're just treacherous looking and terrible. But they work. But they just look
Nice.
just horrible. Just horrible. I refuse to show them because you would disown me.
I would not. There we go. Yes. God, that is such a pain in the ass lock.
Oh, congratulations.
Congrats.
V7. Those
Very
little
nice
tapers
job.
are
Nice job.
This one luckily is pinned correctly because a lot of them, like Lock Noob got one and it had standard pins in it, and this one has 3 original tapers and 4 spools in it. Here, actually, pull apart.
Ooh.
Somewhere we have a new tray.
Yeah,
By the way,
where's,
Alexis, in case you didn't realize, I was joking before, and our minds are a lot worse in the gutter than yours. So
Yeah, but mostly Isaac.
yeah, probably that's true. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
It's all Isaac's fault.
Pocket Woman
I'll
would
take the
like
blame.
to know. Oh, what's that?
I said I'll take the blame. What would Pocket Woman like to know?
She
I
would
got
like
it
to
open.
know.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations, Dig. That was
Nice.
interesting.
Now
Nice. Very good job.
job.
Pocket Woman wants to know: was it easier to get that open anti-clockwise, Picksmith?
That's the way I tend to pick it because I hit the pins quicker.
That is so cool looking.
But now you can see that they're.
I can't hear anything that you
Wait,
say.
holy shit! I think LockChuck got his open.
Good
Oh,
job, Lockchuck.
nice.
Go
Woo,
get a
nice
drink of water.
LockChuck!
Get a drink of
Congratulations!
water.
Good work, buddy.
Scotch.
chugging a
Scotch.
drink now. Yeah.
Beer, whatever you want. It'll be interesting to talk to him later and see what he actually thought of the.
That must be permanent damage to his brain. No one else did it so long with the Vegemite in the mouth.
That is one stubborn LockChuck.
Yes, it
Probably
is.
has like 10 cavities by now.
Yeah, right.
Yes, Pocket Woman says,
Congrats.
welcome to the Vegemite Locksport Club.
Yes.
Now you get an entire sticker. I mean, come on.
That's all you
It
get.
was worth it.
Sticker.
That torture for an hour and a half was worth every bit of that sticker. You should be very proud of that thing.
Oh, yes, I got it. Okay.
We should make a
You
t-shirt.
got yours too.
I did a Vegemite challenge, and all I got
Yeah,
was
I
lousy.
think it's
Yeah.
stopping halfway, but I think I got it.
You know what? We all started getting them as soon as he
Because
closed the lid of that damn Vegemite. Did you notice that? You all thought I was crazy, but as soon as he closed that lid, we all popped our locks open.
Well, we know you are crazy, but that's a whole different story.
Yeah, it wasn't crazy
I don't know
about
if y'all
this.
can hear me or not.
This was like a legit thing. I wasn't crazy
We
about
can
this.
hear you now,
Hmm.
Lock.
That's interesting though because it stops. Oh, okay, never mind. It went all the way.
Congrats, Lockchuck.
We could celebrate with a spoon of Vegemite. Look, Kraken, yeah, do this. I might have also Vegemite still here.
Yes, he's chugging his drink now. Super refreshing after that terrible Vegemite.
That's cool.
And the taste doesn't go away for a while.
I wonder if we will have anyone else like Lockraken who like Vegemite actually.
Jay Gabriel does.
Really? Yeah. Oh man.
And the guys in
you fit
Australia
right
like it.
Yeah.
Really? Oh man. It's not just. For example, I don't like everything what we make in Germany, so why someone likes Vegemite?
See if this will show up. It's such a bad reflection on my screen.
Oh wow. That's
There
a
we
very
go.
cool lock.
You can see the staggering.
Yeah.
And then it mirrors on the plug how they stagger left to right. So they go in at angles. And then
that's annoying.
So spool, taper, spool, taper, spool, taper, spool.
Oh my.
That's crazy.
These are great locks to get and pick. They're a lot of fun. And then the extra parts got anti-roll pins and a little ball bearing. The ball bearing sits on the top of the keyway.
Oh, okay.
And the anti-drill pins guard the keyway.
Shoot.
It all comes shooting apart when you happen to take it apart.
Yeah.
I have a question. Is this ball bearing? Is it just kind of key control? Like the core stays upright if you turn it?
No, it's for when somebody drills the shear line.
Okay. So drill protection. Okay.
Exactly. So there's two ways of drilling. You can either open up the keyway, or the professional will drill straight down the shear line with a small drill bit. This one's awkward with two, but it just puts it right there where we would normally drill straight down that shear line and hitting a ball bearing. You can't get it out. It just spins on it.
Jeez.
Let's put it back together again.
That's a really cool looking lock.
Yeah. So this is a blue belt lock too.
Wow.
I already asked that in the Discord community to the other black belt and mods, but I would like to ask to you too. What parts I have to pay attention on higher belt locks if I want to do a black belt video? Is it kind of showing the pins, pin stack of key pins, driver pins, milling, side pins, sidebar, side groove, or is there more?
Everything that is in the lock you want to show, and you want to show it clearly in a way that you're not taking things out of frame, and like there's certain points you would want to do close-ups of things, but if you can show things before you do close-ups, because when you do a close-up, you kind of put your hand here, and then you're blocking everything else. So, I mean, there's a little bit of leeway with that. Usually putting your hand in front isn't a big deal, but if it's for an extended period of time or whatever, so just make sure that you're showing pins. Also, when they're exiting when you're removing the pins from the actual Bible, show the orientation of them.
Yeah, if they're like a gin, you want to be able to see when you pull it out, you can get it and show it popped out in there so we can see the orientation from it. Do not do any zooming. Best just to be wide. If you want to show something up close, take your pinning tray and pull it up to the camera.
Yeah.
Or anything you want to show as an individual after you've done certain things, pull it up to the camera. You want to show the sidebar, pull it up to the camera. it's best to show things as they come apart without blocking the lock that you have or the plug or anything. So it's just being slow.
Even if it's blurry in the background,
really
if you don't need to see it clearly in the background when you're taking things apart, but as long as you can see it's there still, that's very important.
What is I have the mind now kind of I better got the whole lock in full frame that you see every part, and then after that you showed every part kind of on the big screen. You go in detail, then you see like that there was nothing changed. That's my thinking of it, because
When you say on the big screen, what do you mean? Like changing screens? Because you can't change screens.
Just like a full view of the table, and like you said, after you got it the full lock, you pull up the whole tray to the camera. And if you want then go to show kind of only pins or something, or the core, the milling, you will totally block the view, because the camera need to focus. And if you do it as kind of as first step after you got the lock out, you will block the full view, and that could kind of make the attempt worthless, I think. Just my opinion.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
believe that there's a how to shoot a black belt video on the LPU YouTube channel.
Is there a video like that? I just found one about gutting in general, but it covers only like a green belt. And
where did I see that? I'll have to ask the mods again. There's something, whether it's on the Reddit, which is total explanation of how to do a black belt video. But I believe that there's a video on the LPU YouTube channel for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think I know what you're talking about.
Record with more than one camera at a time.
Yeah, and and there's a real reason for this. It's just because for you to pick the lock in your own house, away from everything, that lock has to be shown that it's been undisturbed.
Yeah.
So anything can happen. You flip a pin over and the lock becomes super easy to pick. So you have to show it that it's in its original state and everything is the way it's supposed to be and nothing's been modified. There have been people who have modified sidebars, so they didn't have to pick it. They just kind of played with it, it popped open, and there have been swip swaps. Any editing or cutting of a black belt video is no go. Do not do it.
Yes, right. I know it. But, for example, on my first attempt, which I take like 52 minutes, I think. Yeah. I gutted the lock, and I pulled out for the sidebar the key step by step. And sometimes the pin doesn't want it to go out, and then I wiggled a little bit with my tweezer, and what need to happen, or what happened was the pin shoot out. And after that, I think a sidebar pins, you can't put them upside down. You can maybe manipulate them, but for example, the sidebar and the side pins interact, and you can't change the positions because then the sidebar won't go in. You can turn it completely, I think, 180 degree, and then put the side pins in the other direction. Oh no, they are all the same. All side pins are the same. The key won't open then. Yes, the key won't open then the lock. That's a problem.
One other thing too in shooting a black belt video is no backlighting the lock.
Backlighting?
So putting a light from the back of it so that you can see inside of it.
Okay,
if there was a light behind the lock, you can't do this.
While you're picking.
Correct.
Yeah. No, I have it like this here, like this setup.
But you could use that light to show something if you had to inside the lock when you're gutting it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once
not while you're picking it.
Taking all this is exactly just like I did to show how the chamber in a V is backlighting it for
Right,
that. That's
right.
fine because you've done the pick, you've pulled it apart. Now you're showing. Typically, your last thing that you're showing is your housing and going. There's no modifications to it. It has a sidebar groove. It's a sidebar, and there's no modification. So that's where you show all.
Does he
Yeah, and
only cut out for me, or is he muted?
I think he cut out.
Okay.
Having technical difficulties.
So if I
This is
after
pretty
that
interesting.
go with my, for example, small light, I can show kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
So,
will be surprise.
by the way, I was gonna. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No problem. You can.
I was gonna ask if what I was saying to you about getting to the side pins helped you.
I did it now different. I pulled out the key completely for the second one, for the fast pick, and then I released the spring tension in one step, kind of, and then you don't have the problem or the it's not dangerous that you shoot out the pins.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about with picking the side pins.
Yeah.
He means like, remember how he showed you how to do the
Like how to
go
get
in and
underneath
get
that
the-
undercut and all of that.
when you were actually picking it, not after you got it, like
Okay.
how you picked them. Did that help you?
Yeah, sure. I totally approached it different before. For example, what I found out, sometimes it was kind of that the side pins totally, or it feels like they are binding extremely hard, and it was actually because my force was from the side, so I worked my way above it, and so I did this what you explained to me, kind of, and then I got it open. I used those two, not my self-made now. This year.
Yeah.
Oh,
Multi-pick
nice.
ones. But I think I can also rework the self-made thing. But I have I'm worried that if I cut this part here away, which is disturbing the
Yeah.
inside, that it will get fragile and will break.
Right.
So
Well,
I
hey,
just
as
use
long as
my
you got it
piece.
something to work, you know.
yes.
Which
yes.
what pick is that in the first place? Did you start from scratch, or was that a multi-pick or something? What was it?
That is a gozo.
A Goso? So
Goso,
then,
yeah.
just nice. So just get like a set. How much did that set cost you, by the way?
€7.
Yeah, so just get like a brand new set, and always have like a spare. This is my advice,
Yeah, I have a bunch
Do you
of
have a
them.
spare?
There's so much
Yeah,
inside.
exactly. So that way, if you ever are worried, you can just make a new one right away, and then you'll get really fast at doing it.
Yeah.
At kind of modifying your dimple picks, and it's its own skill.
Yes,
to
I am
be able
also
to custom
surprised
make them.
how stiff it is, how durable.
Right.
Yeah,
I thought
exactly.
it will break directly, but it's pretty durable. And what happened if the flag break inside the lock? Can you get out the metal part? Or
Yeah, you just
that
have
the
to
problem?
turn the lock upside down and just kind of shake it around a little bit.
And it will fall out. Okay.
Yeah, I broke one
Yeah,
in that.
you did.
What is that? That multi lock that I picked. I broke one in there, and I
Okay.
couldn't even get the key back in or anything, so it got stuck in there. And it took a while, and then I finally decided to take it apart and see if I could get it out. And I just was taking it apart, and in the middle of like unscrewing the back of it, it popped right out and fell down. So it can always come out somehow. It just might take a while.
Take care, picking principle.
And then
worried
Trucking
that
asked if he had to reassemble for Brown Belt, if he had to reassemble his lock, and Squiggledork answered him,
No.
but just only for green, he said. So
Yeah, you just
don't
have to. You just have to prove once that you can reassemble a lock.
once you start frog pinning, you will learn it.
Yeah.
Exactly. They expect by the time you get up into brown, red, and black that you know how to pull apart a lock and put it back together again, because typically you are not picking these locks brand new
Without it.
out of itself without some learning curve.
Right. Yeah, without trying to do all that.
But the journey to learn side pins or kind of side pins. That is my first lock with side pins. It was pretty interesting how you first start out with you have no feeling at all. You can't even touch or feel the pins or get normal rotation on it. It was like you rotate like that. It's kind of
a new skill.
Yeah,
a new skill.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is interesting
cool.
because then you start learning how to feel them, even though it feels like nothing at first, and then you start tiny bit by bit, you start feeling them. That was a great job you did, Dig, for that being your first side pin lock too. I mean, that's amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, I agree.
V10 is one of the
That's
harder
a huge
ones.
accomplishment, and he learned that in like a week, so that's even crazier, you know?
Yeah.
Not even knowing how to pick a side pin at all, to learning that particular lock in a week was very
So what's the
good.
next one, Dig?
For now it's safe dial and the impressioning parts. After that, I go for what I wanted to pick. I think the V18. I wanted to experience the same as LadyLocks.
Yeah, I'm stuck on mine right now. Currently on one standard pin, I cannot pick it for anything. And I'm just totally.
And I have it here, so
I spent 8 hours trying to get that thing to work, and I didn't do anything. I'm still stuck on it. But I could put the spools in there and get those to go. But one stupid standard pin is just ruining my whole day on that lock.
You gotta love standard pins. The bane of advanced pickers.
Yeah, it's just so rude. I don't even understand what it wants from me. It will not tell me.
It wants to be picked.
It wants to make my life hell. It doesn't want to be picked. It wants to sit there laughing. I can hear it giggling in there too.
Also, look, I want to do at some point is the Twin 6K, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Also, look, what do you have it, right, LadyLocks?
Yes, I have that one. Yeah.
Okay. We had the debate. Is it with gins or barrels?
That's a gin. That one has gins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, mine has gins too.
Yeah, and the gin part I hear isn't really that bad because the side pins kind of hold the chamber over, so you don't really have to work as hard to set the gins. But the side pins are terrible, and I can't. I was really hurting my wrist trying to pick them.
It can't fold that deep into the milling of the. What is it called? The shape of the gin can't interact so hard like on a 600, I think, because sidebar, right?
Yeah.
I have a lock I wanted to show. Maybe Alexis, you might be able to help me with this one. That MCS. I forget if it's generation 1 or 2, the one that I have, but I'll find it here. I'm not sure if you remember, but I showed you briefly, but I'll go grab it quickly here. Just 1 second.
Which one? The
MCS. But Alexis has a lot of experience with magnets and locks and stuff like that.
MCS. No, magnets. Yeah, I got it.
So I think
you have one, Dig.
No. I until now I walked around magnet locks. I thought about getting the Icon magnetic lock, which when it was online on eBay, but I don't wanted to mess around with magnets until I got other stuff first, or understood other stuff.
Hey,
And I have
speaking
so
of
much
that
loss.
icon, I have a question for Picksmith. Remember that icon I sent you, and you tried to pick it, and then remember the core came out, and it had the side pins in it, and we decided that was the SK6 or something.
I think it was the SK5 because it only had like 3 side pins.
Oh, really?
So is
I
that
don't remember.
TK5?
I do.
Is that
It's
TK5?
interesting.
No, it was no, it wasn't the TK5. I picked the TK5. This was a different one that I got
This
online. Yeah, that one. It didn't have a key, but I was wondering, can I get that to come can I pull the core on that without the key by like shimming it or something like that, or is it just impossible because of that sidebar?
No, that's
No, the
what
sidebar
I
can slide
did.
out.
Yeah, because you can actually see the sidebar in the back. This doesn't have a retaining clip, but as long as you get the top stack here, let's give you a shimming demonstration of the reverse shimming.
I'm gonna reverse shim right with you as soon as I find
So-
it. I got it here somewhere because I wanted to try to pick it.
I'm gonna use the shim too right now. We're all gonna
Yeah.
shim together.
Okay, cool.
take
We're just all shimming away.
Yeah, you take the shim, put it into
Here
the
it is.
back
Okay.
against the back pin, put your finger on it, take a pick.
Was it Chris who sang the shim shiminy shim shiminy shim shimmy shiroo?
So you'll feel it go in.
Yeah, because
when
this
you
has
hit the
nothing.
pins.
This has no clip or nothing on it, right? Nothing.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, this one doesn't.
So let me see here. Shim in the back.
I got one, but I think there's spools in this.
All right.
So one of the things sometimes with spools you have to do is lift everything all the way up. Where's a flat pick?
Whoop. I might need a thicker shim because this one wants to bend like a jerk.
But if you take a pick that's flat, lift everything up, and then let the pins come down, a lot of times you'll find the shear line. There was one. But then I think I'm on a spool on 4.
I got one.
There's 2, there's 3.
Got 2.
That's a clever idea.
This is how we as professionals open up the locks. When we don't have a key, we take key blank because the key blank has all the cuts on the tip of the key, and you just use the tip of the key as your ramp.
Got 3.
Yep.
And if you hit spools and you have to back off, lift that pin up because you can feel with your pick or whatever you're using that it hit a spool, because the edge of the shim gets caught on the lip of the spool.
Right.
And
I
so
think I
you've
might
got
have
to
that.
remove the shim, lift it and put it back in place.
Yeah, just remove it a tiny bit from that spot. I might be stuck on that now, actually.
And you need to make sure that shim goes in very, very straight.
I don't remember how I did it.
Oh.
Like I did
There we
before.
go.
It's already moving. I might have.
So
I don't know. That's weird.
now I've got it shimmed
Ow.
open.
Dang it. How far is was your shim sticking out the back?
Well, it's
Oh, you could see it in the front. Okay,
Yeah,
because
it's
I think
touching the
mine's
plug.
pulling out. Oh, maybe
now
not
you
yet.
can start to see that I've got the sidebar right here extruding. Most locks with a
Okay.
sidebar, if you can get the top stack shimmed, it'll slide right out the front because you don't need to pick or turn it. You just need to push it out.
Okay.
So at this point, it's just take a follower, leave the shim in place, and push it out. But then I'm starting to get the bottom pins to drop out, which I'm going to stop at the first one. So these are like combi pins. But I'm going to put it back in. There we
Which
go.
size icon is that?
What was that?
Which size icon is it?
I have no idea. It's either.
Can you show the key to the front? The keyway?
Let's see if we can.
Turn it 180 degrees.
Don't listen to him. Don't do it.
I never seen that.
I think Lady Locks was thinking it's like an SK6. I think it's got.
Yeah, the
It's got
sidebar is
5
an
top
SK6,
pins
I
and
think.
5 finger pins and a sidebar in it.
Wait, I have an SK6 here. I can show the keyway on mine.
But they could have different keyways. That's one of the things that a lot of high security locks do.
Yeah. But maybe
That
we
Jim's-
have the same keyway.
But that is shimming from the back.
I didn't know that you don't have to pick the sidebar stuff. Oh, it's the same. Okay, you have the SK6.
Yeah, because it slides out the front because your plug face is always your biggest diameter.
Yeah.
So
I
it sits
didn't-
on there. And that sidebar always has to fit in sideways. They need to be able to mill it.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, if you want to
Think
turn
of
the
the
core, you have
ruling.
to pick it. But if you want to slide it out the front, you just have to pick the top pins. Got it.
That looks pretty the same on yours or not?
As soon as I can get mine like that, I'll gut it and see what's
So
inside.
on the right, there are the top right,
Okay,
there
I'll
are
go
the
ahead.
side pins or finger pins. Or I think finger pins are in here.
Oh yeah, you
didn't
can see those
Tried
in there.
to fix that yet.
Yep.
So no
You could
idea.
pick that one now, Dick. You just picked that V10.
Yeah, but that is that here are side finger pins which need to be rotated, I think.
Mm-hmm. You could do it.
And I never picked something where I have to rotate the finger pins.
That's a nasty keyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that-
I think it's still here is enough room for the pick, maybe.
yeah, there's enough room in there. It's probably just have to. You might be able to pick from the bottom or pick from that in this orientation that left upper shelf.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
that one.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, looking forward to pick it actually.
Just if it has
Nice.
those finger pins or not.
For example, well, I can show you the key how it would look like
Yeah.
if you have it.
Hey, when you're ready to work on it, let me know, and I'll tell you some of the things I've kind of discovered with the combi because it's pretty similar to that. And I also have my SK6, so we could work on it together.
So this here is.
He just ignores me.
No, I heard you. My thought was, I have also a combi.
Huh.
Yeah, so pretty normal.
must be stuck
actually,
on another spool.
10 of 6.
So
I don't think there's much difference in
yeah, it's pretty similar.
the
I
looking
find
of
in terms of the mechanism, but the feel of
right.
it is a little bit different.
from side pin to finger pin.
Yeah, and also I think the SK6 has it locks also on the
Rotation.
like it has the serrated finger pins, but also
Okay.
the inside of the slots are serrated as well, or something. There's some
Yeah.
extra serrations or something. I'm trying to.
Are those serrations only for the rotation of the finger pin itself, or also for
Yeah.
the height?
I
No,
think
it's not for the height.
Okay.
I think it goes both ways. That it has a serration on the back side of it where the sidebar meets into it, but I also think some of the certain ones, the sidebar can also be serrated.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the sidebar is serrated. Yeah,
Yeah, I think they were talking about that on the lock classification.
yeah.
That
So we'll
sounds
take
good.
apart our SK6s and we'll look at it in our combis as well. But yeah, that's what it is. The sidebar is serrated.
Okay.
But oh, I think LockHeat's setting us up
Oh.
for something. Okay.
Oh, giveaways.
Giveaway time.
Everybody be quiet. We will like to win things.
Let's see what we got. Let me see. Let's see what goodies are in here today.
We hear her fumbling
Oh,
around in
what
her
we got
goodie
here?
bag.
Okay, I've got some covert jigglers. These are from. I don't know from.
Covert gigolos?
Jigglers. Get your mind out of the gutter, Ice. It's in jigglers. They're for wafer locks.
Are that kind of bumpies or what is that?
It's a key that just looks like a flat piece of metal with teeth on both sides that you just wiggle and jiggle it. Who recent? Oh, Snake just used one on his blue whale challenge.
Okay.
His very first one, he picked a wafer lock for it.
Very cool. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ones here. So all kind of wafer locks. Boy, and each one has a couple inside. Quite a few actually. 1, 2, 3 on this one, 3 on this one. So
Yeah,
all 5 of these, and there's 3 in each. So
those are each a set.
oh, okay.
They only have 3 because
Are they
it's
the
on the
same? They
covert
look
compatible.
different.
Yeah, if you open up 2 of them, you'll see that they're the same.
Okay, so then we shall give away a couple of them, I guess. Let's give away 2 of them to
Hey, Beer Can.
2 different people. And of course, it comes with a sticker pack, so of course you get the jigglers and a sticker pack. How's that?
Oh, stickers.
And our sticker packs are insanely huge now. Guys, just letting you know, there's tons of stickers in here. I don't know if Kraken's paying attention, but we've got Kraken's new sticker. It's a glitter.
Oh, nice.
So cool. I'll be sending him one of his own stickers because he had them all sent to me. So he didn't even get one yet. And of course, Dev sent me some stickers. We've got some new ones from Dev. And Dev has his Dev sticker. And he also got this cute little kitty cat sticker, if I can find it. It's super cute. We've got Snake's magnet.
That is not huge.
Trucking Lock got his new stickers. There's Sadistics in there. Panda Frog. We just got all kinds. Of course, got a little Lock Chuck in here. Lockpicker 1969. Kicks Pick stickers. Picksmith. Oh, we've got a ton. Lock Noob. We've got my red poker chip in here. There's Jay Gabriel's new sticker. So lots of sticker. I mean, this is a huge sticker pack now. So very impressive.
Can you show Jay Gabriel's? One more.
Jay Gabriel's is right there.
It's the radio tower with the pirate
cool.
and the lockpicks on top.
That's cool.
Very pretty. Very pretty sticker.
Cool idea.
I'm really loving Kraken's glitter, though. I love that. Very sparkly.
That is cool.
Let me see. We've got a second kind of Dev. He's got the little kitty cat. It says, I like lock.
I love that one. I have that one. I love that one.
So cute.
I like lock.
And then Trucking Lock. Check this one out. That is bad.
That's also cool.
I saw that on Lockcheck's video and went, oh, I want one of those.
So cool. We'll have to get
I gotta
one
send you
sent
my
over.
new dressed lock chucks.
What's
That's
that?
a cool one.
The glitter chucks.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh. Glitter chucks. What the heck? I need those.
Everybody needs a glitter chuck.
Yeah, I already put two of Lock Chucks on my board because they're so cute. I have to have 2 on there. So let me see. Oh, and I've got a Brandino to put in there, and also a Trucking Lock poker chip. Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
nice.
So there's 2 poker chips in this pack. Yeah, they're just completely ginormous anymore. I'll throw a donkey in this one too. He was in with Kraken stickers. Okay,
Nice.
so yeah, just lots and lots and lots of stickers. So
Okay, let's
Very
quit
great.
talking. Let LockHeat do his magic.
Yes, let's go.
Tell us, oh fortune teller, who will win today?
Who
Now let's
shall
switch
win?
our well running giveaways.
I'm just gonna
Shout
put
out for
these
Lockpickwebwinkel.
jigglers in the sticker pack. I'm putting the jiggler in the sticker pack, so whoever gets it, that's where it'll be. And then I got another one here, and same thing. Whoever gets it, that's where the jigglers will be. Doop doop. There we go. Okay.
Well, TLP is going for a new video soon. So he does a very regular giveaway videos, so make sure you're subscribed as usual.
Chip. I can't
Yeah,
tell.
Same goes for Nux.
It has to be in
I'll
here.
announce a new video. I'll announce a new giveaway after I return from vacation later in June.
Oh, take your time, man. You're already doing enough for giveaways, or have done already. So take your time. The Pocket Woman is still doing a lot of Luck Tuesday giveaway each month. If you want to participate, just post a video on Tuesday with other luck, and you'll be entered for that month. Lady Locks is also doing her American Luck Longhorn tension set giveaway. It will be running till the 11th, so it's just 1 day left to enter. And you can win this tension set and a nice cutaway lock. And we got a new one. Yeah, Bendy.
Yeah.
1K subs.
That is so cool.
Yes, very cool.
The goat at 1,000.
And it's also easy to enter that one. Just
Yeah.
leave a comment on this
Just leave
video
a
with
comment,
the
hashtag,
tag. And the comment, it has to be something about what you like about his stuff. It can't be anything about that you don't like about his stuff. It has to be stuff that you like about his stuff.
What you like or what you don't like.
He did
And on
ask.
any video.
That's a great set of locks.
The reality is there's not
Together
much
there.
not to like.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And he has made multiple stuff to give away. I think he's got to do multiple giveaways, or at least multiple persons to do a giveaway instead of one big package. But he has a nice dumb lock, another lock, and what was it? I can't remember what the other 2 or 3 things are to give away. And it will be running until the 30th, so you have some time to enter. And we're also still waiting for theoretically secure to do their follow-up videos for their custom picks. So do make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out. And those are the giveaways.
Ruh-roh.
Lucky, did you say those are the beepin' giveaways?
Those are the giveaways that I know of. So if you know some more,
You beat yourself because you were adding an expletive.
sorry.
What's that? What's that?
Isaac's doing a giveaway.
Isaac is doing a giveaway.
No, I said that I heard you. Put in the beep, and you're like, "That's the end of the beep giveaways." So I thought you were saying like that was the end of the effing giveaways or something.
Okay. Then,
Our LockHeat never
giveaway.
uses bad words.
No.
Never.
The deep words.
Yeah, we'll have to work on this icon another time. I used too bendy of a shim, and it's too annoying. And no, we don't need to beep the rest of the show out while I try to fix that. So that'll be something I do off camera.
On to our own giveaway.
Let's do it.
You said we're doing 2 giveaways today?
Yeah, we can do 2 because there's multiple little things in there, so might as well do stickers to them and those little jigglers for the wafer locks.
Well, you
And
know
I
the drill.
believe, even though those say covert jigglers, I believe those are from Southern Specialties. I think that's who sent me those. So they sent me quite a few different little gizmos and gadgets. So, yeah. And I've got a sticker pack for Kraken that has to go to Kraken, just so if Kraken's on here, just so you know, I've got you a sticker pack coming with all the newer stickers and your own sticker, like 3 of your own stickers. So, woohoo, right?
You still have to send me a bunch, I believe.
What's that?
And I still believe you have to send me a bunch also.
Yeah, I'll send you a sticker pack too, LockHeat.
And I have to send a bunch of my stickers back to you because you're out of.
Yeah, I don't have any LockHeat stickers.
But and LockHeat, I'll let you know. Greenish is going to mail you a couple of mine.
Ooh, nice.
I'm going to give him a bunch of stickers.
Well, you know the drill to be entered in this giveaway. Just leave any comment in the chat if you haven't done so.
Also,
you already did so.
I just want to say real quick, I do have a sticker set aside with tensioner set inside of it, and I think I set it aside for somebody that won. So if you won and didn't have me tell you I sent you your stuff, let me know, because I might have forgot, because it's sitting here like I was going to send it to somebody and I didn't send it, so I don't know if it was for someone or not. But I usually try to mark everything, and I didn't put a name on it, so it might just be sitting there because I was going to send it to somebody, and that wasn't a winner, that I was just sending it off to somebody, but I don't remember, so my memory's gone. So just so you guys know, if you ever win something and don't get it, I'm not trying to ignore you. I just completely forgot. Was it for you, Terry? Terry said that was for me. All right, well, there you go. That's who it was, I guess.
Let's do it.
Well, let's go draw the first one.
I'll write it on here, Terry, so I don't forget again. Oh, not really. Is that?
Oh, nice.
All right, I'm writing a name on it. I'm writing the name on it so I don't ruin it.
Nice job, LockHeat.
With a smiley. Okay, so we got Kraken already, and now LockHeat, and now who else? Who else is going to be the lucky winner?
Let's go.
Kraken just
Yep, and thing. All right, yeah. Just lucky. I don't know if Jeff ever won. I think Jeff might have won a sticker pack like a long time ago. Maybe, but these are all updated stickers, so tons and tons. They're very nice. All right, congratulations to Jeff and LockHeat and Kraken for getting your own sticker that you bought and sent all of them to me.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I think my giveaway is on the 10th or the 11th. I don't remember. But that's coming up any day now, so that'll also be.
Yeah.
If you didn't get in on that giveaway, I think all I said was just do a hashtag. I think that was it. So.
Well, if it's the 10th, that's today.
I'll have to double check the... Because I already made the video for it. I just have to select the winner and put it in with the edit, so and then it'll be done.
How do
you guys,
pick the winner?
what's that? I feel like I interrupted someone.
Yeah, that's okay.
What were you saying?
I was just wondering how Lady Locks picks her winners.
Oh, I use a YouTube random
LockHeat pays her to choose them.
something. It's actually like a random. I think it's similar to what LockHeat does, and I just paste in. It's really cool. You just put your YouTube video address, like the link. You put it in there, and then it asks you like, do you want to use duplicate comments or a certain keyword or whatever, and then it pulls all the comments. And then it selects from whoever, commented whatever it is on your video. So that's why I always have somebody comment on my video, if they want to win. So
nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I don't know how to get that wheel. I don't know where that wheel is. I see everybody else has like a big wheel.
I think it's just Google. That's just Google random number thing.
Yeah.
Or something like that. There's different displays of that.
Yeah, because when I Google it, that's the one that comes up as the one I use. I usually just use that one, but I'll have to check them and see.
Did you ever search like random number wheel?
It's called wheelofnames.com.
Okay, let me write this down. Wheel of Names. Because I think that's pretty cool. Where's my pen? Yeah, I'm going to try. Maybe I'll try that this time.
Yeah,
I don't think it matters. I think it all does the same thing.
As far as we know.
Yeah.
It might be some like AI technology that like is biased towards some of us.
Well, you know what?
Biased.
That's funny that you said that because a couple of times, I think twice now, I was like, I either got an email from somebody or I was texting them on something like some social media thing, and then when I went to select my winner on that place, their name came up, and I mean they won obviously because it selected them, but I thought it was very like hinky because it was like, are you watching me? Because I literally just talked to that person. It was the last message I sent, and then they won. And it wasn't just, I thought once was a like whatever coincidence, but it did it twice to me. So I thought it was strange.
They're listening.
AI is
Oh
listening.
wow. DMAX says, sounds like an easy system. My last one I had to enter 170 entries by hand. By one on the wheel. Took ages. Oh no. I just it literally, you copy and paste your YouTube video link in there, and then you just check off some of the like how the attributes you want, I guess you could call it, if you have a keyword, or if you just want to use your comments, like if anybody just comments at all, they win, and then it selects it for you.
They get a higher percentage.
Yeah, it'll say, do you want to use duplicate comments? Like if someone comments twice, do you want them to have 2 entries? And I just say no, it's just one entry per comment. But yeah.
If someone sends you $100, then they get like a 0.5% extra chance to win.
Yeah, I could never. It'll tell you how many comments, like how many entries too. Like LockHeats did, it'll tell you like there was 70 comments, 40 comments, whatever. And then it chooses one of them. Definitely just look in Google for a random YouTube comment picker, I think is what I called it. Or use that wheel thing, wheelofnames.com that LockHeat put up on there.
Yeah, I use that all the time, but you have to keep a manual list, which is what I do for all my giveaways.
Oh yes, I don't do that. I just let the computer do it. That's just too much nonsense. That's too many names to keep track of and all that.
Oh, you're just lazy.
Yeah, so pretty much. That's basically it. Yes, it cuts into my picking time. Can't have that.
Oh, too fun.
Okay, so Keith Kincaid popped in and said, "Hey, it's Reality Humanity on a different account. What's up?" So hello.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Now that
Pocket
we
Woman
have...
says, "I like the ducky races."
Yeah.
Duck race. I never did those.
So I'm curious if
a certain
anybody.
amount of people on those though.
Yeah.
I was curious if anybody knows if this is the Gen 1 or Gen 2. I think it's Gen 1 maybe, but I could be mistaken.
What in the world is it?
No idea about MCS.
No, beyond my pay grade. That's the MCS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the the keys. I removed the plug from the cylinder. One
Is that a
trick
dimple lock?
no,
It's
it's a magnet lock.
Oh,
So-
magnets. Okay, cool. Look at
Right
Dig
away.
using the safe. He's doing safe stuff. He's so bougie.
So that's this is what the key looks like.
Oh my.
And
Nope.
one thing I always notice when I see videos of people gutting it is they always mess up taking the plug out. But I found if you put a shim in first, then it makes it easier to avoid that happening. So just a little tip for anybody who ever tries to work on this lock.
Oh, look
when
at
you
this.
put-
I have another multi-lock here. What the hell? Sorry,
There's
go
a
ahead,
little
Isaac.
ball bearing here. No, it's
I'm
okay.
myself.
Little ball bearing here that it's like maybe a biasing one. It's not significant in terms of picking. You do have to lift it because there's a pin that goes in there. And then as it turns, then there's other pins that will kind of interface with these, but you don't need to worry about it too much. I don't think those are. I think the main part that you have to worry about is the magnetic elements, the routers. So if you see when I put the key in, let's see what happens with these routers. Should be able to slide back to that position. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, twist like this, and then the routers can slide. So this plastic section here blocks it from going, but when you turn the key slightly, it aligns like that, and then these sidebars can slide back. And the housing itself is ribbed, so it will allow these little notches to pass through inside the housing. So normally without the key, these can't slide back at all, but once all those routers are lined up properly, then it can actually slide back all the way. And that is what allows the lock to turn. So if I try to take it apart further here, I'll be able to show the routers, but I have to be kind of careful with it. But it's a lot of these little plastic parts to it. It's the ball bearing. These ball bearings don't come out as far as I know. I've never been able to get them to come out. I don't think that they come out. There's also on the bottom too. I think they're for key control more than anything. I don't think that you have to pick them. But I could be wrong about that. I haven't picked this lock yet, so take the sidebars out. Of the right one over here, the left one over here. I think they're the same, so I could switch them. Or just put them on the other side, but I'll show the inside of it because that's kind of cool too. It's like a little spring inside.
Oh wow!
And then there's a little post. That's also important to keep in mind. Oh yeah, I heard you for a second, Kurt. You said mic back on, so I'm assuming that you turned your mic off or something. But anyways, this post is one of the posts. There's 4 of those posts. 3 of them are inside the lock, and the 4th one is here on the sidebar. So I'll show that in a second.
There it went.
There's also this ring here that has to come off.
Real quick, Mayor Video showed up. So hello, Mayor Videos.
Hey, Mayor. Okay, and
Hello.
then now taking this part off is a bit tricky. Because it's plastic and it's fragile. You have to kind of pry it off. Get underneath it.
Oh no, I think I overset. Yucky.
A spot where I can get the best leverage on it. I need a thinner clip.
Maybe not. There's a lot of pins in this thing.
So the better to try to get inside.
Oh no.
Just to sure I'm going for
Any advice on a West 916?
Ooh.
that. Yeah, just take your. I'm gonna go for this side. Take your time with each side. So, where are you at with it right now?
Nowhere, I guess.
Have you started?
Start. Do I?
Try to find a pick that you can feel comfortable going on. You might want to find 2 picks, one for each side, but you can also get away with just one. And try to find a tensioner that fits comfortably in the bottom that you can bias your pick off of when you're rotating both ways.
Well, maybe I'm just still learning dimples. So you
It's a good lock
pick
to learn.
the opposite of what you tension, correct?
Yeah, but with that lock, you have to go both ways anyways. So at one point, you're going to
Yeah.
have to go against your tension.
Well, I guess what I'm wondering is I've been trying to pick from the top. So when I'm tensioning counterclockwise, so I pick the right side
A bit sharper.
clockwise, and then what I do is I pull the pick out and I put it on the top and try to pick the left side, and I'm still picking clockwise. Does that work?
So you have your pick like upside down, then on that other side, right?
That's fine, but you're not working, like, you're still working against the tension with the one side, but that's fine. You have to with that lock.
Well, I'm always picking clockwise versus going with the tension. If I go from top to bottom like that, that's why I was wondering.
Because whichever way, yeah, that's right. If you turn your pick the other way and go from the other side, you're right. You can actually avoid that.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier to do it that way, but sometimes you might have to turn it the other way just to get something stubborn, and you might have to actually press straight onto a pin instead of kind of turning the flag. You might have to actually set it on the pin and press it flat. Sometimes on some of those pins as well. You just have to
And you can also
do all kind of different stuff.
you can also get away with. I'm just gonna go grab something sharp really quick. I'll be right back. But you can also get away with picking it against your tensioner. You don't have to. It's that rule about it is just a general rule, but you can go against it in this case, and it'll still work.
Gotcha.
And I'm sure probably Yabende has a good video about that on his channel too. I'm sure he's picked that one. Definitely check that out too. He gives some really good tips on how to pick any type of high pin count locks.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
You can progressive pin them. I don't know about that one. I've never seen that one before.
Yeah, I've had to watch out for that because I've already shot one spring off somewhere.
Yeah, that's they're easy to shoot the springs out. If you don't just putting them back in's terrible. Holding them's terrible. Trying to move them's terrible. Touching them's terrible.
And it seems like all my tweezers have become magnetized and they just suck right to them.
That's actually nice if you could get that to happen.
LadyLocks, it would be almost humorous to be at your house when you decide to vacuum.
Well, I thought I lost a pin out of that multi-lock, and I was searching all over. I took about 15 minutes to climb around on the floor looking for a pin. Looked everywhere I could possibly think. Found another spring from a different lock that I never knew went missing. And then I get back up, sit down in my chair, and the spring I thought was lost was not lost. It was just sitting sideways in the pinning tray. And yeah, I was like, wow, that's real nice.
What was that? LockHeat, were you showing those coins?
A little helpful tip, LadyLocks. Get yourself a blacklight flashlight.
Oh, okay.
It'll reflect off the metal.
Nice. I might have to do that. I've got like a
What is that?
major giant magnet.
Black light flashlight.
Sometimes I use that, but not all
For
the
what
time.
do you use it?
see.
It'll reflect off the black light in the dark.
Yeah, and for lock, I
Find
didn't follow
springs,
the
that's what
conversation.
I say.
Maybe.
Like if you lose any springs out of your lock or
Carpet.
pins and they get on the floor and you can't find
Okay.
them. I think Picksmith escaped.
So this here is a crappy thing you can buy from Amazon, and
Yeah.
this one has actually UV, so it's like that. But it's not enough, I think.
Yeah.
To figure out how to get this thing off without prying it too much. I'm gonna like damage it. It's really tricky.
Yeah, you want a nice bright one.
I will return this. It's pure crap. It's just pure plastic.
Oh, I know what
Let's say,
I used. I remember.
And
what I
for example, this year are supposed to be lenses you should watch through, and you can't see anything.
This, hey, TLP. I know you were talking about looking for pick holders for your Mokies. I don't know if this style will work for you.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's kind of like a test tube rack almost, except with oval shape. But I did
That's
print
pretty
one.
cool.
I took a pick stand I was using for my Southward sets, and I expanded the Z-axis and reprinted it, and it fits everything perfect.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's one I kind of designed, and I was kind of designing another one to have all my gutting stuff on this side with all my followers and stuff.
Nice.
You can get a tool roll like this. It's really just a punch tool roll.
Did you find one tall enough?
Yeah, if you get a punch tool roll, punch tools are taller. You can also do, dependent quarter suggested a paintbrush roll.
Or if you can sew, you can follow Moki's stitching video.
Make yourself one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on that
Hmm.
one. I'll probably stick my finger more than I'll get any threads in there.
I know what I need to get. I need to find my little thin thing that I use for smart key. I'm gonna have it in my car, so I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
And then I printed a chip holder for all the chips that'll be coming in.
What's this thing? Windows. Garrison. It's a regular jump like. Got some cool dimple locks. I've got one that Paracentric gave me in there, a Yale one. Got a couple other cool dimple locks to pick sometime. Switch to that.
Yeah, time is a problem.
Time is always a problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
LockHeat, I sent you a link on Discord to a decent black light.
I will fetch it.
There we go.
Speaking of time, we're almost in 3 hours in, guys.
All right.
Oh yeah, what's it? 1 o'clock? Is it 1 o'clock there, LockHeat? Or 2?
It's almost 1 o'clock here.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I need to run. Take care, everybody.
Oh,
Hey,
thank you for
TLC.
hanging out with us, and
Yeah.
have a great rest of the weekend.
Or
I'll
TLP.
be in touch with you after I get back to schedule episode 50.
All right.
I'm going to change up the format to celebrate episode 50.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Yeah, just let me know. When do you say you're saying you're gonna get back?
Probably be back on the 21st.
Okay. Okay. That's gonna be a good one.
My
Got
brain
it.
isn't made for that.
See if this works.
What were you saying, Dig?
My brain isn't made for that. It's yeah. You have, if I understood it correct, then wheel 3 is or it's counted like that. Wheel 1, wheel 2, wheel 3. But the first wheel, no. Wait, I have to watch it up again. Maybe I messed it up again.
Yeah, Dig, you gotta learn that good so you could teach me when you're done.
So, from the perspective of the back of the lock, the first wheel will be at the very back, then the second wheel and the third wheel. So this is wheel 1, wheel 2, wheel 3.
Okay.
Is that correct? There's one wheel from the perspective. Very back. Right. That is 1, that is 3, 2, and that is 3. And the third wheel is the first which engaged with the drive cam.
Okay.
So if you turn and then get the next wheel catched, the third wheel is turning.
Sorry.
Is that correct? Yes, that's correct.
Caught, not catched.
What?
Caught.
Caught.
not
Okay.
catched, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Was caught, right. And then the second, and then the first. But yeah, my brain always think like, no, I have the first wheel, which is the third wheel.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard to get. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to get used
the
to.
second wheel, and the third wheel is the first wheel. That is so strange.
Well, at least the second wheel will always be the second wheel, but
Yeah, but if you have a 4-wheel lock, things will be complicated. Yeah, makes it complicated. I understood the general idea of the safe decoding. I didn't yet approach it with that kind of sheet. Wait, like that.
oh boy.
I have to do it, but there is something called, right? For example, this one, high test, low test, and I didn't understood that part yet.
Oh boy.
It's I think it's to identify which wheel is the higher one or the lower one, but I didn't understood the part yet, and
I
tried
thought
to
it was
figure out.
the yeah, see, I'm totally confused on that. I thought that was the numbers, like it has a section of numbers it could be. The highest
right,
one it could be and the lowest one it could be. But I'm probably wrong about that. I have no clue. It's all very
So we see here high test, wheel 1, wheel 2, wheel 3.
Oh.
There we go. Finally got the plastic thing off on one
And
side.
low test, no idea. So the general idea what I would do is
Left side.
isolates wheel 3, which is the first wheel which turns, and then dial all contact points I failed. And yeah.
That's going to be harder than picking the lock when I actually have to gut it.
But I'm still on figuring out things. So
Dick, hey Dig, Chris is saying spinning dials is the best channel for the safe lock stuff.
spinning dials, not lock manipulator. What's that? Spinning dials.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm checking.
Crystal, you should get a hold of Chris to see what he's what it is. So you could definitely get help. Like a lot of people that know what they're doing, they'll be able to help you a little better.
Spinning dials, pocket woman. I'm on it. Am I on the playlist or is that? Oh, it's spinning dials actually. Okay.
And then Isaac's got the other plastic piece off on his lock. Where did he go? Is he still there? There he is, down in the corner there. See Isaac? He's still working on getting it gutted. Yeah, I had a lock that was harder
My
to
little
gut than
thin
pick.
thing.
It was horrible.
Oh, these tutorials look great. I will look into it. Thanks.
So here's the plastic part off. So this is where it was before. It was clipped on like this, and if you look at this hole in the plastic thing,
Yeah,
it lines up with
right with that.
the hole, the very first hole there.
Right.
And that's where that
Oh.
nub on the sidebar goes into
Okay.
when it's aligned properly.
All right, I see. Yes,
And then all of them move. This bar basically connects
Jeez.
everything together. So here's the routers inside. So I'll show
Oh
them.
my.
Have to
That's a
be
little
very
too
careful.
much there. Jeez, oh man.
Yeah, if I'm not careful with that, like I'll lose track of them, and then it'll be very difficult to find the right order and stuff. So
Yeah.
you'll see these ones are all empty, or these are all. If I separate the sidebars from there.
You should write on them a little number on them for each one with some Sharpie or something, in case something happens and you lose them.
Well, I'll just keep them all out for now, or I'll keep them all in there for now. But this one has these extra little nubs, where this one doesn't.
Yeah.
So basically, the purpose of this thing is to connect all the routers into one action. So it's all connect. So it's like they all have to be set properly, and then the post that goes through the sidebar into this hole connects the sidebar to this whole entire thing. So it's basically it all works together. So that's why that's there. And then these routers. So I'll just keep them in order. I'm saying this out loud so I know in my head, but I'll keep them in order from the first one being here and the last one being at the top. But I'll just take one of them out. I'll turn it upside down while I cover the other one. This thing right here.
Someday I'm gonna pick this gold lock, and it's gonna be the best picking I ever celebrate.
The side here and click under and try to lift it, maybe.
I'm gonna have a party when it happens. A party.
Router's not coming out easily. Only fully gutted this once before, so I'm not sure how easy it is to get the router out.
That router, is that just metal? Or is that a magnet?
Yeah, magnetized metal.
Okay.
I'll take the third one out.
Yes, Chris, I'm having a party when it happens. You're invited.
Maybe I'll give it a little bit more. There we go. Now the first one came out.
Alright.
Okay. So this is what the router looks like. It's just a little cutout at the top, and the other side of it, you can see it's just basically met like a round circle.
Yeah.
Cut out. And that's the magnet on the other side, and it's polarized a very specific direction. And you have to basically spin it around until it links up with the proper spot. And I think on the newer version, so this is, I think, the MCS Generation 1, I think the Gen 2 has false gates on these routers.
Oh, jeez.
I believe that there's false gates on the routers on the newer version. So that's just the one router there, but see where it fits into the lock here. and try to get it back in. There we go.
Nice.
So I don't need to fully gut it, but you guys can see kind of the basic premise of
Right.
how the lock works.
That is so complex.
I remember when I first took it apart and I saw, oh, these little things go into the little holes there. Okay, that makes sense. And they go into in between the routers, and they only go into the holes when the routers are lined up with the slot. So if you look,
Okay.
the routers line up with the slot, and then that allows this to slide into the router, and that's what allows the sidebar to line up with those grooves that lets you turn the lock.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, you have to be in the whole idea of the reason why the sidebar wants to go this way as opposed to inwards is because there's those ramps on the plastic, like the little ramps on the plastic.
Yeah.
Encourage the sidebar to push this way.
Right.
Or push the other way. The ramps on the back actually is what it is. There's a ramp
Goodness.
on the back. So you guys remember that spring on the sidebar that I showed before?
Yeah, that little one that goes back and forth. Yes.
Yeah, so that's what rides up against that ramp, and then it wants to push the sidebar forwards when that happens. But it won't go forward unless those routers are all in the gate properly and the whole thing can shift together.
Jeez.
So if that kind of makes sense.
Sort of, kind of. It's kind of one of those, once we hear about it a few times, it'll kind of start clicking a little better, but that's like very complex. I don't know that I would ever try the magnet ones. I might, but I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, we'll see. I'm sure Alexis will be able to help me with this.
Yeah, that one seems
One
like
of
a
the
real
smartest
jerk.
pickers I know.
Zoe the Cat wants to know, how do you hashtag the reference link in the comment? But I'm not really sure what you're trying to do. If you want to leave a link, I don't think you can. I don't think people can comment with links. But if you want to do a hashtag, you just type the hashtag and then whatever word you're trying to do. But if you mean for the giveaway things, do you mean for the giveaway website I was talking about? Maybe that's what you mean. I'm not sure. Isaac is a genius. He's lying about me, though. I'm not that smart. I doubt that.
You should see some of the lock designs that Lethal Legolas X come up with. It's crazy. Mind blowing. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, see, I didn't think you were lying about that.
Okay, so now let's test out the sidebars and everything. Make sure it's all working before I put the sidebars on. Actually, I'm going to get this little ring on first. And I'll show
it helps
in the
when you
bottom
understand the lock completely when you're trying to pick it. I do know that it helps a whole lot.
Yeah, totally. And the Bible too is also like it does play into things, so it's not like it's non-existent. So I'll show what that looks like in a second here as well.
I want to have a lesson on how to remove a shackle from the American lock, because I need to get mine out of there, and I don't know how.
I'll play with a round of my American, and then we'll see how to get out the shackle.
You want me to pull one out real quick?
Yes.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Let me get one.
I'm gonna try real hard, and then after I break it, I need one of you guys to volunteer to help to fix it for me.
Oh yeah, you can just send it to me. I got a parts kit.
You rock, Lockchuck.
So quickly before Lockchuck shows his thing, I just want to just show with the plastic thing here that this part of the plastic blocks the sidebar altogether, and that's when the keyway is aligned. As soon as you start to turn it, it goes off of that. And also these plastic ramps here interface with this section, so it turns a little bit and then it pushes that little spring-loaded thing and wants to push the
Okay.
sidebar in. But as long as the routers aren't aligned, then the sidebar won't move. But as soon as
Right.
the right key is in, then the sidebar can now.
It's movable.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's going all the way this way.
Oh, wow.
So that's because all the routers are lined up that it can do that.
Oh,
Anyways,
man. I don't even know
that's
what kind of
what-
feedback would something like that give. That's just a
yeah,
little
it's
crazy.
interesting. We'll see with the magnets. It'll be definitely an interesting one to learn.
Do you have the magnets and everything, or do you have to put them on a pick somehow?
Yeah,
Or
you have to
how
put
are
them
you
on
gonna
a
do
pick.
it?
You have to get like a
Okay.
flat pick and put a magnet on the end and
Like a snowman.
feel around. Something like that, yeah.
That'd be cool, because a snowman's already shaped like that. Well, one of them.
And I'll
Take
get
a
the top
slotted
part vetted while
follower
LockHeat is showing
in it
his.
and rotate counterclockwise till the shackle comes out. A slotted follower in. Whoa. Okay, in where? In here?
Know how to get it all the way down.
Okay. I might have that. I might have something I can do that with.
Make sure I have
So
some
here.
tweezers before I start getting the section though.
And rotate
Drop
it.
the tweezers.
Rotate it counterclockwise. I probably have to hold it with some pliers or something, maybe. Okay, what you got going on there, Lockchuck? You got the clamps. Where the hell's my clamps? Where the heck's my clamps?
Yeah, you gotta get that.
That didn't work. Okay, I gotta try this way. I think I messed up my thing. I'm gonna have to sand it off because I messed it up. Okay. Ouch, ouch. Where's my sandpaper now? Okay, here we go.
Here it is.
They don't want to come out at all, huh?
No, I mean, I've got one that as soon as I pull the core out of it, falls out of. Of course, I would have to grab one that.
Yeah, I tried putting the follower in and rotating, but it would not budge, even with holding
What?
it with pliers, Chris.
Well, it's already. Let's see.
Unless
Maybe
I
it
put it
has
in
to
the
be
wrong
locked.
place.
Maybe I'm thinking it backwards. Maybe it has to be locked.
No, I think he means in this section. So I was putting it like this in here till it clicks in, and then try to rotate it, but it doesn't move. Or do you mean rotate this
Alright.
counterclockwise? So that would be this way.
So I think.
No, not that either. Okay. See, Chris, I did this. Yeah, puts it in there until it doesn't go. And then I try to rotate it. I even got pliers and did it. And I just kind of scratched up the follower. It didn't really move. Needs to be closed back up. Don't take the actuator out. Let's see. So close the shackle. Then take the follower and try that. Yeah, it doesn't move. Let me put this on here and try to do it with pliers.
I think I get how those ball bearings might work.
Okay. Oh, I think it just didn't do it.
There it goes. So close it back up. And so what I did is I reached down. There's a little.
I got it to turn.
Well, you're not trying to turn it, so don't try to turn it while you just lock it back up and reach down in, and you'll see this little brass. If you can get to one of these brass tabs with your pliers,
Yes.
and just pull it out.
Okay, I gotta turn
Just
it
make
back
sure your
the other
shackle.
way.
Make
then.
sure the shackle's locked up, and it just pull right out. And when
I
it
gotta
does, the
turn
whole
it.
thing just falls apart.
Turn it back. I think I turned it back.
You got it?
No, I just turned it back to where I should have had it because I turned it around with my follower. So I just wanted to turn it back to where it should have been. I think it should have been there. I don't know.
Well, if it locks back up, it's in the right spot.
Okay. And then take my pliers
And just try to grab one of these little metal tabs. It's kind of hard to see them on here, but
yeah. Okay.
just take it and pull it right out, and it'll come right out of the housing, and it'll be ready because it's covered in grease.
I can't get a grip on that little thing. Oh,
yeah, I
had
to get.
Okay.
I had to get.
Okay, that didn't work. Hang on. Okay, where'd it go? Here it is. Okay, hang on. Okay, round 2. Whoops. Okay, got hold of it and pull it, and can't get it to come out. Wonder if I turned that thing the wrong way or did something bad.
Have you got the shackle closed?
Yeah.
Okay, if it's locked up, the kind of just looking at it. If you look at with the larger part up, I guess you call it like a third of a moon will be in the 7 o'clock position.
Okay, mine is
Well, if you
in
see
the
it
wrong
there.
position. Hang on, let's see. 7 o'clock. I think I turned it, so I think I messed it up. I think I gotta turn it back to where it was before. Okay, it's moving back, so let me get it to turn back. You say 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it there or not. It's kind of down in this corner here.
Okay, I'm almost there. Almost got it back there. It's like 11 o'clock right now. Okay, gotta go back to 7. All right, hang on.
How did you get it around the way around there?
Dang it! All right, one more turn, I guess. Let me get the pliers again. Cause I jacked it up. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't...
Okay, so now my pliers don't like to hold it for some strange reason. What the heck? My goodness gracious. Why must this torture me? Okay, I think that's it. Okay, I got it. I think it's kind of 7 o'clock-ish.
Yeah, I mean, one part will be
top left
pointing-
corner, right? Pretty much.
Our bottom left, because one side of
Bottom.
that will be pointing straight down, and the other side will be pointing to 9. So I don't know if you can kind of tell. See, it'll be in that direction there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I got to turn it a little more.
And what you're doing is you're just putting the ball bearings back in the lock position, and then this thing it'll pretty much
Something's
slip right out.
sticking out of there. I think I really did some bad things in here.
Yeah, I don't know how you got it up to the 3
Oh yes,
o'clock
this here is
position.
sticking out of it. This was sticking out of it,
Where's
and
it
I
at?
pulled it out. I don't know what that is, but it's all bent up and.
Can you zoom
Let's
into
see.
that one, Lucky?
If I can mess it up, I will. Yeah, that came out. That shouldn't be bent over. I imagine that should be flat somehow. And I bent the crap out of
Lord. You
Yeah.
ripped the whole top. Yeah, that
it. That's
yeah, you may if you get it out of there, I'll mail you a new one.
yeah, that's
There's-
bad.
You can get actuators easily. It's fine. I mean,
Yeah, that's not
That's
supposed to come out. like that.
Yes, of course, I told you guys if it can happen, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna break it. Of course.
Yeah, you pulled this whole top part off here.
Yeah, I pushed. That was actually sticking up weird, so I just removed it because it looked like it shouldn't be like that. Yeah, I feel like this might just be traveling to your house, Lockchuck.
Well, if you get it out, I'll send you a new one.
I can't get it out of here. Goodness gracious. I see like a metal circle in there. Is that what I'm trying to pull out?
The whole brass thing will come out as one thing.
Oh,
the
that whole brass thing comes out.
Yeah, the whole thing comes out.
Why can't I get a hold of it?
At this point, just grab the spring and pull.
Just like, yeah,
See that edge of the spring?
clear out as much. Just try to grab it and twist it and pull it. It's broken now anyway, so.
Its refusal to cooperate is making me feel very upset. It's intentionally messing with me now. I can see it, and I thought I had a grip on it. What the world was I holding on to before? I do not know. Wait, that piece maybe? No. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, guys, suddenly there's nothing for me to grab onto because it's smushed in there. Oh, wait, nope, yep, nope.
Before
Nope.
we go back onto that, is it okay if I show the end of this thing here with the address?
Absolutely. I'm just breaking stuff. There's no need to look at this.
Well, I wanted to ask if you can show me the inside of the actuator there in a second, but see if you can get it out in the meantime. But I'll show with this thing here. This is what the inside of the plug looks like all ribbed and stuff.
Oh my!
And that's what interacts with those ribs on the sidebar, and also those slots there. These pins actually don't stick up very high. I'll show you the first three at least.
Oh, that like grabs it. And this.
So if I put that
seems to
first one
in. This.
Align it properly. So a little bit tricky to do.
Ah, I see you. I see you in there.
Sounds like you're making some progress there.
I see something in here sticking up.
Get this thing back in, because there's all these ribs in here. It has to be perfectly lined up to get into the hole.
Off to Lockchuck she go. All right, Lockchuck. That's coming right to you.
It sticks up about that far.
No problem.
And also, there's no holes for it to go into when it's aligned straight with the plug. It can go into the holes on the side, but those holes don't actually go in deep enough when the key's not in there. Those pins can't actually fit into the holes. They're too small. And plus the ball bearings are too high up in there. But let's say I had the wrong key, then those ball bearings would stick up too far. Like if this is the right key, so that's the right level, but if I had the wrong key, notice how you can see those ball bearings moving a little bit. I'll push them down and you can see them kind of go up. Like especially that first one there. You see it go up and then you see it go back down there. So if it's sticking up a little bit too far, then I think those ball bearings in here end up getting stuck inside the ribs, and then you can't actually turn the coil past that point. So you can turn it a little bit, but it'll get stuck. And the last spot here is just like a little ball bearing in the keyway, and you can access it with a pick. And the last pin here is actually longer, so that you do have to pick one of them. So, anyways, that's the MCS.
That thing looks like a monstrosity.
Yeah.
It scares me.
It's a black belt level 3 lock, so
Lordy.
definitely not easy.
Chris was cracking up at me ripping apart my lock. I'm definitely not dainty, so that's why that happens. It's just ruined things on accident, of course, but still.
So can we see the inside of the actuator there?
I don't think I could get a good picture of it to show on here because you can't see anything in my camera. It's like so blurry. You can't see anything with it. But it's just messed up. I'll send you a picture of it whenever I on my phone. I'll send you a picture before I send it off to Lockchuck.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
terrible,
just put
though.
it on the Discord. We'll look at, see if there's something I can see or somebody else can see.
Yeah, I definitely can't. I can see the spring in there. I just can't pull it out. I've tried, and then I pulled that other thing out instead, and the spring won't budge. I can get a grip on it, but I can't get it to budge.
Try to twist it.
Gotcha.
Don't just try to pull it. Try to twist it.
Twist it like this
Like
way,
you're,
or
almost like you're
left and
unscrewing
right.
it. Try to find whichever way you can get it to move at all.
Oh,
Try either way.
I didn't have to really twist it. It just came right out.
Well, hers is already super buggered up.
Put the spring back in.
It is indeed. Alright, where's my little notes this here? Nothing. Okay. Got all that done. Okay. Okay. Pick this one again. I'm over this thing. One single standard pin is like ruining me.
All right.
What else to do with it?
I'm going to call it a night. I'm sure LockHeat's probably ready to crash.
Yes, I think we're gonna call it, guys. It's getting to be that time. And Chris got a kick out of you saying it was buggered up. And Harry gave me a frowny face. Yes, I can't help but everything. I mean, it's just it just happens constantly. Everything I try to do is totally ridiculously it breaks or something that no one ever seen before happens to it, and yeah, that's me. That's my luck, Harry.
All the videos that I saw in this MCS, everybody drops the ball bearing or whatever out of the plug when they take it
All
apart.
right. Well, y'all have a good rest of your weekend.
Hey, you
All
too,
right,
buddy.
LockChuck, enjoy.
Congrats on getting your Vegemite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Big
how's your
Um,
mouth feeling? Is your mouth
If
numb?
anybody wants any, I will gladly ship it.
You're gonna
Where?
send off your Vegemite. Oh my.
Mm.
How did it
I have
taste?
I've maybe tasted one other thing that I don't know why, but it tastes like a gravy concentrate that I've had one time that somebody told me to try.
Yes, somebody did say that it tastes like that. Yeah, I remember someone else saying that too.
What is that stuff called? It's like gravy. I think it's called Gravy Master. You can buy it in a liquid form, and I think that's the only thing that's popping in my head that I can compare that to. And I don't want to try it again. All right. See y'all.
All right, see you
Take care,
guys.
buddy.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you, everybody. It was a great time as usual. And we will see you next week. If you want to chat with anybody, of course, go to the Picky Time Discord. And everybody's usually on there. So
Be careful of some of the channels.
Yes, I'm
That's actually in a different Discord. Never mind.
yeah, the Picking Time one is very nice. So we're very proud of that one.
And Picking Time is usually pretty peachy.
Yes, very nice Discord channel. But anyways, get some sleep. LockHeat, thank you everybody for joining us. Great time as usual. And take care, everybody. See you next week.
See you all next week. Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Drop the Vegemite.